Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Hey, what's up? It is Kevin Ralston, host of the KVJ Show, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Something completely different. Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Happy Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2, Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in the system.
I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that if you drive like a Jeep or something and you got the Punisher logo on the back of it, you're an asshole. I was getting onto the highway from Fowler Avenue, going on the 275, heading towards St. Pete, and the lane just merges down to one, and this asswipe behind me tries to go all the way in front of me, and then kind of goes in front of me, and I honk at him. He flicks me off. The best part, I went around him, and he got stuck behind a bunch of cars. Fuck you. And then I was in the left lane, which I know is the passing lane. I know I should move over, but I'm going like 70 in it. And there's a truck in the middle lane, so I can't just merge over yet. And there's someone in a BMW who thinks they're so freaking cool. And the best part is that BMW is going to break down later on because those cars are made like shit. So me and my Honda Accord, we are Gucci. 856-49-HAPPY. That's 856-494-6773. I've been really freaking depressed lately. Today I slept in until like 11 a.m. A lot of times people have talked about how there should be waterboarding of terrorists, or we should torture terrorists more. No, just diagnose them with bipolar. And then they'll be like, I'll talk. I don't want to be depressed. It really is the worst feeling ever. And a lot of people have told me at coffee bars, oh, you shouldn't be so open about your bipolar. I want to be the face of it. I'm not going to let it win. But let's not begin the show too depressing. It is Hump Day. It is the middle of the week. And we have some new trashiness from TMZ.
Happy Hot Topic. Today on TMZ.
Alec Baldwin's wife says she signed this paper because she didn't know what a prenup was.
She was probably too busy trying to learn that stupid fake accent.
And I was like, you know what? I'll just sign it, which was probably very stupid of me back then.
But she figured out a way around it.
If she
Of course she did. She's a woman.
You just signed it without a lawyer, then that prenup's not enforceable.
you got married, you had to have a lawyer.
I did.
You got a prenup, Katie?
Yeah, of course I did.
Wait, you did or he did?
Yeah. Oh, I had nothing.
One of the Menendez brothers' cousins says that Nate Hochman, the new LA district attorney, is completely insulting survivors of sexual abuse.
All right. It wasn't my last girlfriend, so I don't want you to be reaching out to her and be like, I ain't talking about you, because she's not to me. One of my other girlfriends was a victim of sexual abuse. And I'm going to tell you right now, it hits home to me. I take sexual abuse very seriously. But the Menendez brothers have just been throwing this out there like, hey, we're part of sexual abuse. Hey, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That doesn't mean you can kill your parents. I know that your parents can drive you nuts, and I can't imagine being sexually assaulted by my dad. I can't. But that doesn't mean it's an excuse to kill them.
He's opposing them getting a reach around.
They murdered their parents.
Thank you. Glad someone said it.
I don't understand why they need to get out.
Can you fathom killing someone?
No.
I can definitely kill, but you don't do it.
Now it's kind of menacing, actually.
Okay.
Diddy's legal team is going after the search warrants that they got where they collected the baby oil.
Yeah, any of these people that are going after Diddy, did you think he was just going to lay down and take it? Oh, wait, he always does that.
Is going
from Meek Mill
after the search warrants that they got where they collected the baby oil, they collected the hard drives, and they're saying that these were obtained with false information.
Diddy's lawyer is sounding a lot like Johnny Cochran these days.
Oh, jeez.
He's saying this is the takedown of a successful, rich black man.
Oh, give me a break. I'm so friggin' tired of all these corrupt black... Listen, I don't have a racist freaking bone in my body. I don't have a transphobic bone in my body. I don't have a homophobic bone in my body. I don't care. But I'm sick and tired of whenever someone who's African American gets in trouble, the mayor of Chicago goes, oh, they're after the black man. No, they're after a bad, corrupt piece of shit mayor. And the same thing with Diddy. They're after a corrupt diddler. It's not because you're black, you scumbag.
He'll hold up a baby oil and like, if it doesn't slip, you must have quit.
That was freaking funny.
Paris Hilton turned 44 and threw a giant birthday party.
Holy midlife crisis. You can sit on my lap whenever, baby.
This really is like the most authentic person.
She is amazing.
I've never thought of Paris Hilton as authentic. Maybe she's gotten more authentic over the years, but calling Paris Hilton authentic would like be calling me quiet. All right, we're gonna come back on Happy Hour and get this party going and going after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Back to the project. With the vacant soda slaving over that pirate. I still gotta make quota, so now I'm back to doing what I was doing before I even knew how to rap. What was that? Follow you round, find out where you hide it at. Okay, tell you walk, turn around, make you bad. That's right. Now the fact, tell whoever you plug with. Tell them try to tax me, I get on some stick up shit. I say it's a goal and run in your crib. Lay you on the floor, put the pole in your rib. Like you know what this is, homie, open that safe. You either lower that quick or catch a hole in your face. See, around the way I'm known for doing home invade. All types of grinding licks, nigga, you name it. Bout business, gotta get it, pimpin', I'm bout money. It's what'll happen if this rapping shit don't work out for me.
Rap don't work, it's back to the block. I'm in the kitchen, they go cooking the rock. We make it pop, pop. I'm good with the pop. Now what it do? We ready to rock.
I keep the paper on my mind. Stay on the grind. You never catch a hustler struggling, that's out of line. I'm steady flipping zippers, you flipping dimes. And I bet you ain't with a chopper, ain't precise it in mind. Still cock and squeeze, I ain't gon' talk about it. I treat this money like the fopper, never leave without it. Yeah, if you got it, and I'm feeling like I want it bad, I stick his ass up fast for that little cash. Give it up, you want it done right, better do it yourself. The more mix you hit it with, the quicker it melt. I'm in the telly with some baggies in the digital. County in the back mixing up the chemicals. Yeah, if rap don't work, a nigga still gotta eat. You wanna beef, big Ruger, keep a lot of heat. Yeah, keeping my baby mama, keep it in the baby seat. Show money, blow money, yeah, other week.
Rap don't work, it's back to the block. I'm in the kitchen, they go cooking the rock. We make it pop, pop. I'm good with the pop. Now what it do? We ready to rock, rock.
If rap don't work, I ain't finna trip. I'ma take it to the block and chop another zip. Fat rat sitting back watching Dro tip. $100 bills busting out the money clips. Another hit, check the spins on the BDS. I'm a star and they ain't see me on the TV yet. Even if it's wet, I'ma make it flip. Rap don't work, it's back out of town taking trips.
There he is, come on. Hey Mooney, I see you got your buzz up, but if rapping don't work for you, what you gonna do?
Back to the block, baby.
Yeah, you have it.
It's back to the block. I'm in the kitchen, they go cooking the rock. We make it pop, pop. I'm good with the pop. Now what it do? We ready to rock, rock.
That was Allie P. Bogus Boys. What if rap don't work?
Happy Hour will be right back. Happy Hour will be right back. Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by DZ BZ Honey at DZBZHoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Go to DZBZHoney.com. There you can get the Delta 8 CBD honey in the form of a lollipop. Like the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DZBZHoney.com. And at checkout, use promo code Hoppe, HOPPE, to save 20%. All right, we're going to come back in Happy Hour and keep this party going after this.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Hi, this is Rod Ryan from The Rod Ryan Show in Houston, Texas, and you're listening to The Hoppe Hour.
Ryan Hoppe's on the mic, and he's not holding back. This is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. stations are tuned in to.
Here comes Hoppy Man, you know the deal. Riding high on the realest real. Sex and dating and celeb appeal.
Whatever.
Turn it up, feel the thrill. Hoppy hour, let's light it up. Throwback beats gonna fill your cup. Tune in, rhyming, let's all erupt. Ryan Hoppy spitting truth non-stop. Music loud and the vibe is tight. Celeb stories gonna ignite the night. From the
So I guess if you use your iPhone and you do voice to text, it'll convert racist to Trump. I'm glad Apple's not deciding to be divisive. Also here, BMX the Plug, the rapper, busted for marijuana in Texas. Man, they don't mess around in Texas. I think that's why they say don't mess with Texas. He was charged and held at an Arlington City jail. He's being charged with possession of less than 2 ounces. He was driving with expired tags. Okay, bro. BMX the Plug, only give me some advice. Maybe make sure your tags are, happening. Because there is a saying that I used to notice whenever I hung out with my African-American friends, riding while black. And it's very sad. But they will pick out African-Americans that are just riding around doing their thing. So you got to make sure
Happy hour, let's hit the floor.
that you're on your best behavior. You got to make sure you're following the rules so you don't get screwed on 2 freaking ounces. Get the hell out of here. What the hell is this world doing? All right. I'm still missing my NFL. I'm craving it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, Philly gave me the Philly special. Freaking blowing out the Chiefs. That was amazing. All right, here comes the best part of the song. All right, here is Donald Trump saying he's inviting the Eagles to the White House.
The Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. Are they being extended an invitation?
They will be. We haven't yet, but we will be. I thought it was a...
I've been too busy firing everybody and sucking Elon's dick.
Great performance by them, and absolutely they'll be extended that invitation. Would you do that right away, by the way? Right away, by the way.
That's such a boomer thing, having the assistant do it,
Would you do that right away, by the way? We'll do it right away.
So there is that. Here's Pac-Man Jones talking about how some players don't want to go to the White House. Now, if you don't know who Pac-Man Jones is, Pac-Man Jones is a player that could not stay out of trouble. This guy was always in trouble. He had potential. I think he had a little bit of CTE or something, man. He's out of his freaking mind. He played for the Cincinnati Bengals. I remember, I listened to Eddie and Jovo on B96, and every month it was Jovo would read the news about, oh, Pac-Man Jones is in trouble again. I'm like, wow, this guy loves being in trouble. Here is him talking about how players want to boycott going to the White House.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now with the Eagles and the White House. Trump said that they hadn't sent out the official invite yet. You had some inside sources saying that that's not the case, that they're not going to go.
Well, my sources said that they wasn't going, and then I guess everybody blew up the story about why they don't want to go, they shouldn't go.
Someone needs to talk to these paparazzis about getting a better microphone, because it sounds like the airport in the background.
Right. Me personally, I think it's a good experience for both sides, so I don't understand why they...
Alright, I can't listen to this. Freaking ridiculous. I used to have a character I would do whenever I would see my family. It happened in 2006 when I went to the airport, and it's the nerdiest thing I ever did. One of the many. At the O'Hare Airport in the mid-2000s, and probably 90s, but at least in 06, there was an announcer that went, "For your health and safety, Please make sure that all the baggage is next to you. Or something like that. But it was like this announcer on the overhead. It's no longer at O'Hare Airport, but at my Nana's funeral in 2006. I was a real talker, can you tell? And I was talking to my family, and I was like, for your health and safety. I was kind of a weird kid. Here is Travis Kelce saying that Taylor Swift has played a major role in him dealing with the heartbreak of the Super Bowl loss, which means a lot of sex.
Do you listen to sad music when you're depressed, or do you listen to happy music?
Oh, Jason, the only way you can find yourself in the light is to find yourself in the dark first.
Oh, God, he turned into a Taylor Swift song.
Right.
I listen to music that is very telling of my mood, yes.
It's Taylor. It's all Taylor.
I go to like sad country songs.
She's sitting on my face and I'm listening to her.
Yeah, I just listen to Taylor's music. She has something for everything.
Oh, God. So freaking nauseating. I can't wait for that freaking breakup, by the way. It's gonna be freaking hilarious because they're so freaking fake. You think he's the only one? She's the only one that he's had sex with in a year? Get the hell out of here. Alright. I'm getting worked up. I'm getting a little mad, so I want to get some zen. Here is Late Night Drive with Hump.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com. When I tell you it's the best pre- and post-workout around, I'm a man of my words. Go to Fortify.com and at checkout, use promo code RYAN20.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing. Something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
What's up? This is Chris Dam from the Two Guys Named Chris Show on Rock 92 in Winston-Salem, and you're listening to the Hoppe Show.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn the dial to 8. Let the voice that sounds so true. Tampa Bay, we're here to stay.
Oh, sure.
Happy Hour lights the way.
I got it.
Celebrity news on the go.
Whatever.
Hoppe's got the inside flow. From the stars to dating scenes, waking up our wildest dreams. Happy Hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-6073. Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood inside his hands. Talking love and fame.
856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773. Okay, tweeting me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Hoppe's always right.
Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Don't delay. Keep on shining bright today. Happy Hour with Ryan H.
Oh, sure.
Call 856-494-6073. Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, I should probably, unmute TMZ on the website. Don't you think that would help?
Welcome to TMZ Live, Charles here.
And Babcock here.
So Alec Baldwin was the victim of a trolling. A trolling that obviously the person pulling it off in New York City, they thought was funny.
It was pretty freaking funny. I also kind of know the guy, Jason Scoop, and it's kind of cool to see him blowing up.
But when you see this video, it's pretty clear that they crossed a line, and it is interesting.
A comedian crossing a line? No! So people don't realize there was a video of Alec Baldwin being interrogated by a guy who was pretending to be Trump, and his name's Jason Scoop, and he did this throughout 2021. He's TikTok famous.
interesting that and I think, by the way, this is not by accident, that it was timed as Alec Baldwin's reality show on TLC was debuting, and we're seeing a softer side of Alec Baldwin on this show.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking fake. Like, whenever you have your wife apologizing for what happened for you, you're a beta male bitch.
Yeah. Well, this person clearly wanted to get a different side of Alec Baldwin and tried like hell to do it by dressing up as a Trump impersonator. He is a comedian, I'm told, in New York.
Hey, okay, this is what I don't like about TMZ. They pick and choose who they want to pump up. Jason, Scoop, TikTok. Let me see. 650,000 followers. So he's not just some comedian, Charles.
New York City, who's been...
All right, I can't listen to this passive-aggressive Charles. When Harvey's not there, it's more douchey. All right, here's the clip.
Baldwin, watch what happened.
Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold blood...
Maybe it's because I despise Alec Baldwin, but, you know...
You can call it first degree, you can call it whatever you want, but it was not good.
That's so funny.
He's looking down on me right now, smiling, happy. Thank you for confronting the man who took me out, who killed me. And
could you imagine? I mean, you have a lawsuit on your hands, I guess, if Alec Baldwin attacks you, but he gets away with everything in court. So it's pretty ballsy.
That's okay.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
No, you realize, no, look at me. I want you to look at me.
Sure.
You know, you got a camera on me?
The ring? No, it's the ring.
But you realize my kids live in this building, right? But
oh, your poor kids. Maybe you should make better choices, Alec.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
This is funny.
Be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera was here, I snap and have him break right there. So you know that, don't you?
Okay.
Alec Baldwin's always got to resort to violence. It makes you wonder what he does behind closed doors.
Okay, all right, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, class act. I love you, Alec. Alec, look, Alec.
I'll take that camera and shove it up your ass. You know, Alec Baldwin likes things going up his ass.
You don't want to attack your favorite president, Alec. Look, I love you. Yeah.
All right, so there's that. And then here is Jason Scoop, the comedian. Here he is, talking about how Hilaria Baldwin chased him down. Oh yeah, you gotta get your wife to help out. You gotta get your wife to help out, speak out about what happened, because on the Baldwin, she was doing all this saying, I'm sorry. We've never heard Alec once say like, oh, well, you know, I'm going through suffering, but I feel bad for Helena, because he doesn't want to admit that he did it. On the Baldwin show, which you can see the clip on my YouTube, at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and all my social media, it was from yesterday. Hilaria's like, oh yeah, Helena Hudgens lost her life, someone lost her husband, someone lost their mom, and I feel so sad about it. That's Alec Baldwin's wife with kind of a conscience, even though she's a sociopath. And then you have Alec Baldwin, I have PTSD, I'm so sad. So it's very hard for me to feel bad for him. Here is Jason Scoop, though. Oh, once again, I should probably, unmute the website, do my thing.
And then there's a part nobody saw because the camera was off. His wife chased me around the block after. No!
This guy talks like he's from freaking New York.
And then there's a part nobody saw because...
Says the guy that talks like he's from Chicago.
The camera was off. His wife chased me around the block after.
No! You are kidding me.
Oh, I'm not kidding you. Me and my cameraman were like, holy crap, I can't believe we got this. And then I hear this, what are you doing? Behind me.
How much cocaine has this dude had?
She pretended to be Spanish. So she's like, oh my God, what are you doing? And I turn
We don't know if that's true. Because I don't know if she's doing that anymore.
Around, and I immediately recognized her. I'm like, that's the cucumber lady. That's the lady who pretended she couldn't pronounce cucumber. Pretended to be Hispanic. Meanwhile, she grew up in Boston. Rich white girl. How you say cucumber?
I just love how Alex getting called out because the media kind of kisses his ass.
And she actually this is a scoop for you guys. My name's Scoop. This is a scoop. She lunged
Oh, Jesus Christ.
from my phone. This is hilarious. She's like, come here. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Originally, think they're parents.
And you know what? I yelled at my cameraman like, you're a beautiful camera woman. I said, get this. And, you know, I was a little disappointed with him. He missed that opportunity. That was a goal. That might have been bigger than me and Alec. But his wife, his 43-pound wife was chasing me down the street in high heels trying to grab my phone. Beforehand, I was thinking, do I treat him with the kid gloves or do I go scorched earth? And I was really debating. But then I remembered, how he mocked mercilessly my man DJ T for 4 years straight on SNL. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go scorched earth.
Yeah, this guy's gone to Mar-a-Lago before, and I respect what he's doing, but Trump wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, bro.
People want to see scorched earth.
I'm cracking up.
I'm cracking up. I don't know what to say.
I mean, what about the comment of, Helena Hutchins is looking down and smiling.
Yeah, that was pretty freaking ballsy, if you ask me.
And saying, you're a murderer. Like,
I gotta say this. When I'm in character, Jason is gone.
Right.
Oh my God, he's doing like the Sebastian Maniscalco thing, where everything is like this. Everything is so great and every attack. God damn. I've hung out with about 70 comedians through a morning radio show I worked on and then interviewing a ton of them. And they're just sad freaking people, man.
I'm Trump in that moment. And, I got 3...
Yeah, you hear that? It's like Sebastian Maniscalco.
Character?
But I'm in character. I tell you Sebastian Maniscalco.
Jason is gone.
Right.
Jason is going. So what's the show Bookie after season 2, unfortunately?
I'm Trump in that moment.
Oh, jeez.
And, I got 3 seconds. You know this. You chase people down. That's your job.
I can't listen to this. I was gonna reach out maybe for an interview. I don't know. Should I? I'm Facebook friends with him. I ain't going well.
Happy hot topic.
Yo, speaking of that boy DJ T.
Artificial intelligence strikes again, this time with a fake video of President Donald Trump with his mouth all over Elon Musk's toes.
And what's funny is your typical boomer that doesn't know what AI is would think it's real, because it looks real enough.
This post shared by independent journalist Marissa Kabas shows the bizarre clip reportedly displayed on internal television monitors at the headquarters of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The video was seemingly created with the help of AI, with eagle-eyed social media users noticing Musk's likeness had 2 left feet in the clip. It appears to poke fun at the perceived power dynamic between the president and the billionaire tech CEO.
Yeah, there's something freaking weird going on. I'm not a conspiracy guy when it comes to politics, but I'm telling you, Elon has something on him. And give it till the end of the year, he's going to get rid of Elon.
It also referenced a previous Truth Social post from the president in which he claimed congestion pricing in New York City was, quote, dead, and wrote, long live the king.
Yeah, if you have to tell everybody you're a king, you're not.
Written over the fake video of Trump kissing Elon's feet were the words, long live the real king.
I think people were indifferent about him, but when he lets go of all these jobs, when he's supposed to be a businessman that cares about the everyday average Joe.
The prank comes amid government layoffs, including at HUD. According to NBC reporting, one HUD employee who spoke on condition of anonymity said staff have viewed this as a sign of resistance that has brought a lot of joy, while another said everyone's talking and laughing about it.
I just find it very strange. Donald Trump always acts like he's the alpha male, like he's the coolest in the room, and you have people making videos about you. Like, that's what I thought was so strange. And I got into an argument with a friend about it, and I don't talk about politics at kava bars, but I thought Trump was the leader of the world. I thought that where's J.D. Vance been? I thought J.D. Vance was the vice president. That was a good show, Vice Principals with Danny McBride. What I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the fact that this guy guy from South Africa that doesn't care about anybody has control over the world is scary. Trump having control over the world scared me a little bit, but I like how world leaders are afraid of him. But Elon, that ain't it, dog.
The prank has led to some back and forth on both sides, while an ex-account associated with Democrats on the House Finance
There's a comment in the comment section. I don't even want to know what AI Trump would do to Putin.
Financial Service Committee
mouth hug
reacted to the video, writing, "Not all heroes wear capes." HUD Secretary Scott Turner's representatives disagreed, writing, "There is nothing heroic about abusing taxpayer resources."
Oh, whatever. 856-49 Hoppe. And then here's this mutant that's always got to be offended because he's liberal.
Happy hot topic. Let me just say to Megyn Kelly, in my 30-some years as a journalist, and
yeah, whenever you're a rich and elite person, you gotta let everybody know how long you've been doing it. No one cares, Don Lemon.
in my 50-some years as a person of color,
oh, jeez.
Go yourself.
Yeah, real class act. I bet you're impossible today. You just seem so pretentious. And I would say the same about Megyn Kelly.
Okay?
God, Tom Lemon just got a bitch slap face on him. Just freaking bitch slap him. There he is drinking his coffee. You know he's an impossible lover. He's probably not a giver. He thinks, oh, I had a big show on CNN. You should be giving it to me.
Don Lemon with some choice words for Megyn Kelly.
Are you going to the royal wedding?
I'm going to be a guest.
We're going to hang out.
I think I might be in the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be a bridesmaid.
In my dreams. Well, 7 years later, the dreamy vibes between Megyn Kelly and Don Lemon aren't so friendly anymore.
I feel like Megyn Kelly jumped the shark when that daytime talk show didn't work out.
Oh, I'm going there. I usually don't like to talk about her because she's one of those people, she thrives on it.
So then you're giving her power, moron. If you really don't care, you wouldn't talk about it. But no one's talked about Don Lemon in years, probably since COVID. So all of a sudden, you gotta make it about you, buddy boy.
Has built her.
I bet your lovers call you buddy boy.
The second part of whatever of her career on being a troll. I can't even.
And you're the liberal troll.
And put my head around this.
The ex-CNN.
Yeah, you put your head around a lot of things, though.
Put my head around this.
The ex-CNN anchor blasting Megyn on his YouTube channel for celebrating Joy Reid's firing from MSNBC.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan when people root for other people to lose jobs. Mike Halta.
When you are in the midst of a crisis, and specifically a crisis of democracy, how do you resist?
The TV correspondent emotional on the Win with Black Women podcast after the final episode of her
This music just got really intense.
show The Readout aired Monday evening.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does suck in this economy losing a job. I can see what Don Lemon's saying about Megyn Kelly. It's just his approach. I love when liberals think they're better than Republicans, but then they bring the same energy. You're no different
than what I was doing. And value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV.
It's okay to cry. I cried today.
Megyn's response, who's crying now, Joy? Good riddance to the absolute worst person on television, and shame on NBC for letting it go on this long.
Yeah, they didn't read the first part. Remember, I love how Entertainment Tonight didn't read the first part. Remember when Joy Reid laughed at white women tears as pathetic and offensive to her? Yeah, that was a part of the tweet. You can't just selectively describe what you want to read. Entertainment Tonight. That's why I'm here, to speak the truth.
This long.
The worst person on television was fired from NBC in the Today Show a few years ago, and that's Megyn Kelly.
Again, Don Lemon, you are talking about how Megyn Kelly's bringing negative energy, but then you're bringing it to her, and then you claim, oh, well, this is what she wants. This is what she wants, you clout-chasing moron.
That's the worst person who's not on television anymore, is you.
Don coming to Joy's defense, calling his former colleague a troll and a racist.
Well, yeah, it's pretty accurate.
while sharing clips of Meghan's past remarks as evidence.
Let me just play a piece of Megyn Kelly's advice.
I hate how liberal talk shows talk like this. Rachel Maddow does this. Joy Reid did this. Ed Schultz did this. The Morning Joe does this. They all talk like this.
I searched for a way to respond appropriately, and I called on my 10 years as a litigator in addition to my now 20 as a journalist, and I think I found the perfect phrase, go f*** yourselves.
Don signs off his rant with some inspo from Meghan herself.
Let me just say to Megyn Kelly, in my 30-some years as a journalist and my 50-some years as a person of color.
Go after yourself, we got it.
Go f*** yourself.
Don Lemon, here's what I think of you.
Go f*** yourself.
You know what? Again, this is what I think of you.
Go f*** yourself.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
For that where you from? Savage Squad. You already know where we from, you heard me? I stay searching for purpose, so I stay circling the surface. I do this straight for the hood, so this one's straight for the wood. I do this straight for the trill, so this one's straight for the field. From Mayfair to the mall, this shit for all y'all. This for my ZC boy, Dixie Maple, Illinois. This is we keeping it real, God, here got a little star. Every block will get shit. Prescott, they fuck with me, some of them boys get the snitch, and the boss is lost a few niggas. You know the South, they be jacking, got some big timers in there. My nigga Boosie be acting, I see him shining from here. You know me, I'm a little grinder, so if I blow my career, I'm going straight to that open, sell those complaints to the nil. I'm finna drop a new album, it's about to come in a minute. I know my hustlers from Valley Park don't get bucked when they hit, but that's that purple, I smell it, quit playing games, let me hit it. You must have went on off lost and paid the chef run a bit. I'm a real hood savage, so me, I'm liable and chillin', and any one of them really, man, that's just how I'm living. I give a fuck if you like it, why I do it, little daddy. I know the whole motherfucking Baton Rouge gon' back me, nigga. Run up on in the street, named down the tree, and they letting them blow. Snorting powder bags and popping pills, they ain't got no mind. If you doing good and they doing bad, you might see that 9. Rep that OKC, cause that's all I see and that's all that I know. If you try refresh or try to slugger, we losing control. Ain't no time for games, stop school cause of recess, respect my mind. If you disobedient, no tools, savage, work that 9. On no constant grind cause I'm in the hood, but I moved out the hood. Head ain't get too big, fuck it you dig, I still spit that wig. Yeah, I love my hood cause they stick together in any kind of weather. Might be some you dig or it might be one to still keep them forever. President like smoking, post sucker, girl, he like popping pills. Get on the battlefield, pop on, pop to this night, your sex dream. Go on and keep it real, something click dig, you know we like head. Do it for Savage Squad, next video, we want some more head. Do it for Silver Leaf and that Flat Street, cause they represent it too. Jeremy Dario and that boy Donnie, they reppin' too. If you don't love my hood slugger, man, I don't give a fuck. Got that Savage Squad up in my blood, and them threes, they go up. We are gangsta like we wanna be. You can get nothing to be on. On my head, you are free from the street. We are gangsta like we wanna be. We are gangsta like we wanna be. You can get nothing to be on. On my head, you are free from the street. We are gangsta like we wanna be. Street is the get, got the hood in this bitch. Just tatted up on my arm. Man, these bitches be strong. Niggas foes, rockin' Beatles and Bows.
I got it.
Niggas playin' what they know, but I ain't gon' expose. Representing my town, man, this bitch going down.
What?
And if you want, got the pump in the trunk.
I I got it.
Slide off the chain, gave my brothers the game. Let them shine like me, nigga, without selling cocaine. Get the shit in my veins, make the streets know my name.
Oh yeah, Webby with Gangsta on me.
Gave my niggas the block.
This is my white boy anthem.
Ball a new shot, that bitch shoot non-stop. You can go get the cop, man, that bitch can get popped.
Whatever.
All in my face, I give a fuck by the case. I'm a head in the race, niggas back pick up the pace. And if you're looking for me, man, where I be? We all can see that we want up, gangsta on. Yes, we are, from my head to our feet, from my feet to the feet, to your gangsta.
Oh, sure. I got it.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Beat drop.
Happy Hour will be right back.
A beat drop. This following segment has been brought to you by the best barber in all the Bay Area, Rich Keeley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. When I tell you he's the best barber in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. But you can't just go and go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? Nope. You got to go to richkbarber.com. And when you do, you'll save $10 by name dropping me. It's that simple. This is also being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. westchaseprinting.com, business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up, I'll go there. And on the invoice, tell them I sent you. This is also being brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com, 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. Go to Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com and tell them I sent you. And this is being brought to you by counselingoncall.net. If you live in Florida or Maryland, do you need help with your mental health? Go to counselingoncall.net and sign up and tell them I sent you. But if you don't live in Florida or Maryland and you need help with your mental health, you can always Google it. You can talk to ChatGPT. You can talk to me on all my social medias at Ryan Happy Radio. Or you can go to Psychology Today and get a therapist. Never let those dark thoughts win. We all have hard days. This is a very hard existence. And trust me, there's always a bright side. Maybe I'm just projecting right now. Put me in a good mood, Hammer and Hank. By the way, the Hammer and Hank show can be found on this podcast feed by typing in HAMMERIN Hank and the playlist on Spotify.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
it's Cavino from Cavino and Rich. You're listening to Ryan Hoppe. It's the Hoppe Hour. It's the hoppiest hour of them all.
Because caffeine isn't enough to wake you up, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the land. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah, yo, Tommy. Okay, tune in for the scoop celeb gossip of men. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night.
Got it.
Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85, 609, 46773. Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free. Ages of wild tales, ain't no rest in the world syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hours
856 49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Check out my website. I work really hard on it. RyanHoppeRadio.com. RyanHoppe Radio. Time does fly. Oh, sure.
Turn the volume up. Praise and toast worldwide. The city lights glowing bright. We're Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night.
Go. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe moves, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe. In the game.
Mike was off. Oh yeah. Last night it was the Los Angeles Lakers at 35-21 is their record. Beating the 31-28 Mavericks. 107-99. It was the first game of Luka Doncic playing the Mavericks as a Laker. Oh yeah, it's like when you dump a girlfriend or whatever, and they look freaking high, and you're like, oh brother.
Y'all know the score, buddy, dives deeper. Locker rooms.
The GM, Nico Harrison, was looking at him while doing push-ups, and we'll talk about that in a second. But one of the reasons the Mavericks got rid of Luka was they had a problem with him smoking beer and doing hookah. That's totally worth getting rid of him and alienating your fan base. By the way, Mark Cuban blocked me on LinkedIn. He made some post, and I said something about, like, he was talking about Trump or something, and I said, at least Trump doesn't kick people out of games for opposing opinions. Hashtag fire Nico.
Shock and awe.
I'm always a freaking shock jock.
Happy hot topic.
All right, where do I want to begin with? This one's kind of funny. So Nico Harrison was the general manager of the Mavericks who traded Luka.
Nico Harrison is in attendance in LA for Luka Doncic's first ever game versus the Dallas Mavericks since the trade, and there's even videos of Luka working out pre-game with Nico watching on, but no interaction between the two.
Why would there be? He just bought a house, that being Luka Doncic just bought a house in Dallas. He was trying to stay there forever. That's like talking to a boss that fires you. Why would you talk to them?
Let me know Luka's stat line in the comments section for tonight's game.
So it shows him shooting hoops, and Nico's launching like a scorned lover that regrets dumping him. Oh, jeez. Why is this going fast? You know what I love about my show? Is that sometimes, because I have 25 million windows open, my show goes wrong, and I take pride in that. All right, here we go.
Kyrie Irving faced off against Luka Doncic for the first time since Luka was traded to the Lakers, and he played really well. 35.7 boards, 4 assists, although it was in a losing effort, and Luka Doncic dropped a triple-double. But here's what Kyrie had to say about that first matchup versus Luka.
Kyrie, Luka talked a lot about the emotions of tonight's game, and part of that included you. He called you...
Kyrie Irving shaved his beard. He looks really younger.
You, mi hermano. What was it like going against him?
Awkward as shit.
It was awkward, but now I can talk about the emotions of it. It was awkward, but at the same time, it was fun. We got a chance to, feel like we were in practice all over again, going at each other. That was a good reflection point. And then just, seeing the crowd cheer for him and just get him going and see him make some of the tough shots that I've seen him make thousands of times. That's probably made it even more awkward. But, it was fun. It was fun competing. A lot of high-level basketball players out there. Hell
yeah, especially when you're on the court, Uncle Drew.
High-level plays, high IQ plays. It's what you want to be a part of as a competitor. And you could tell J.J. Redick was trying to prepare the guys emotionally, especially Luka. And I feel like he handled himself well. It was a good show out in L.A. against, two good teams.
Curry, I think Luka said after the game, relationship y'all have is just deeper than basketball.
For sure.
I was just curious, in the time y'all spent together, why do you think it was just a strong relationship between y'all?
I don't know. They went to the NBA Finals together. Some of these questions that the freaking media ask are so freaking stupid.
Just develop that.
I don't know. You fight every day and go to practice and you hang out and you're on the team plane and you have bonding. What a moron.
Because we had a lot of fun, bro. We went to Madrid. We started preseason in Abu Dhabi, which helped us out a lot, man. When you're on the road and you get to know someone and their family and you're introducing everybody to your friends, and Madrid was very special because that's where he played, and I got a chance to meet some of his friends and his support system out there.
That's cool. Here is this.
It's Luka Doncic's first game versus the Dallas Mavericks since that trade, and Kyrie Irving, he's sporting a new look, and we know his relationship with Kobe Bryant, and he was spending a minute before all the festivities between the Lakers and Mavs with the Kobe and Gigi statue.
I still can't believe that Kobe Bryant died in that helicopter crash. I'm not trying to be morbid, but we got to face it because we will die someday. Can you imagine dying that way? That was one of the last times I cried over a celebrity. That was my dream interview. Kobe Bryant was my guy growing up. So it shows Kyrie next to the statue. And then here is this.
Doncic, in his first game against his former team, the Dallas Mavericks, dropped his first triple-double for the Lakers, 19 points, 15 boards, 12 assists, a huge triple-double, along with 3 steals and 2 blocks. And most importantly, gets the win over Dallas. The Lakers, they go on to win by 8 points, and here's what Luka had to say about facing his former team for the first time.
Luka, how did you just handle the emotions of the day and playing against your former team?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. It's just so weird, the moments. I felt like I don't know what I was doing.
It's got to be weird seeing the people you played with, all of a sudden you're defending.
I'm glad we got the win.
I am too, Bun.
You just talked about the blackout episodes, and midway through the first quarter, you hit those back-to-back threes. They take one away, but you kind of turn and
how is that even possible?
You turned and let out that roar, and it seemed like you were kind of hyping yourself up. I guess JJ said he felt like you were kind of going through it in the first few minutes of the game, and then you started to stabilize a bit. What was going through your head at that point?
Honestly, I can't remember.
Yeah, you kind of black out in the moment, people will come up to me after I'm done recording Happy Hour and be like, what'd you talk about today? I'm like, I have no freaking clue.
It was just a lot of emotions, not much sleep, but I can't even explain it was a different game.
Yeah, it's kind of weird playing against your own team.
Like I said, sometimes I don't know what I was doing, and I'm just glad it's over, honestly.
Yeah, he's definitely not over at Dallas, and I don't think they're over him, man.
The emotions and stuff from the trade and the 7 years you've spent in Dallas aren't going to be undone in a night. But does playing them and being able to kind of put at least a tiny bow on it, does that help you, or do you think that will help you as you move ahead now that this is out of the way?
Yeah, definitely will help me. I think, especially like I say, I'm glad this game is over.
Yeah, it's kind of like going to a party and seeing your ex or whatever. So there's that, and then there's this.
Jimmy Butler has definitely got his joy back for basketball since being traded to the Warriors, and they're 6-1 in his time with Golden State.
Yeah, they're looking pretty freaking good.
Including a 4-game winning streak and a 36-point win versus the Hornets tonight. And he had some fun in his post-game interview.
Is this going better quicker than you thought it would?
No. I know the caliber of player that I am.
Yeah, you're a great player. Just sometimes act like a baby.
And it's never about anything except for winning with me. And it's never about anything except for winning with the guys around this locker room and this organization because they won at a high level before. I'm just hoping and praying that I can help them win at a high level again.
All right, there's them. And then there's this. So the Jets GM, general manager, went on the Pat McAfee show to clarify the Aaron Rodgers rumors. Just want to address the Aaron Rodgers stuff, get ahead of it. I'm not going to discuss any private conversations with Aaron throughout this process. I'm not here to confirm or deny any rumors that happened during that process. I will say this, there was never an ultimatum of rules or of engagement for him to join the Jets again. That never happened. AG and I have a lot of dialogue, a lot of conversations, a lot of good thoughts, and just felt at the end of the day it was the best for the Jets moving forward to go in a different position at quarterback. Lots of respect for Aaron Rodgers as a person and player. Yeah, that's them saying he played like absolute crap and there was no reason we were going to keep him around. I mean, when I tell you Aaron Rodgers played terribly, I had a few Jets fans, I'm still friends with them, but they were like 2 years ago, they were thinking Aaron Rodgers was going to do what Tom Brady did in Tampa Bay and lead them to at least the playoffs or the Super Bowl, and I was not quite sure. Justin Baldoni says, Blake's trying to hide evidence from public because of tarnished image. Justin Baldoni's lawyers are blasting Blake Lively's camp for asking for an enhanced protective order, especially given how Blake has publicly smeared him, even having her husband make a joke on SNL. Yeah, that's when I realized this is all a joke. Like, if you were really sexually harassed, you wouldn't make jokes about it. Baldoni's lawyers accuse Lively of trying to keep crucial evidence from the public, pointing out she has been anything but shy about her accusations in the past. They're calling her move a bold attempt to keep the public in the dark. So there is that. And then right here is the latest with Ryan Reynolds.
Happy hot topic. Moving on to a different take on the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively battle. And it's based on a scene we've seen play out a lot as this legal battle has played out. Remember that Justin's team released this raw, unedited video of a dancing scene. It was actually B-roll that they used in the movie where, they weren't using their audio. It was just to show them in this cozy dance scene. There was some arguing between them about what's the best way to shoot it and this and the other.
How they look,
So some fans have noticed that there are a lot of camera angles there that look very familiar and that Blake Lively would certainly know because she did almost the exact same scene with the guy who's now her husband back when he was playing Green Lantern.
You mean the movie where they fell in love, Charles?
Yes.
With each other?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
it's strikingly similar.
Some of the dance moves, the spinning of her. Now you could say, look, that's just
only so many ways to shoot a couple slow dancing, but it looks very similar. That's undeniable.
Now the fan theory is that Ryan Reynolds saw that scene in It Ends With Us, and it was a trigger, and that he is, because there are some people who feel like he is the one who's driving all of this and telling Blake. I don't think, that seems very unfair to Blake Lively to me.
That's pretty diabolical.
Who also had an
they seem like diabolical people.
Experience, she has said, in her lawsuit that she was sexually harassed.
Whatever. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
Happy hot topic.
Kylie Jenner breaks her silence on hairstylist Jesus Guerrero's death after Jesus Guerrero died unexpectedly at the age of 34.
It's always weird whenever, because I'm 31 going on 32, and it's always weird whenever I see people within my age range dying. I'm like, ugh.
Kardashians star takes to her Instagram to share a heartfelt post to honor his life. Writing on February 25th, Jesus was more than my friend. He was a light in my life, a source of laughter, comfort, love, and unwavering support.
You seem like a good ass dude.
I don't know how I would have made it through the last almost decade without him by my side. He had a way of making even the heaviest days feel lighter. Before continuing, thank you, Jesus, for always being there for me, for lifting me up, for being my friend.
God, he seems like a really nice person.
The pain of losing you is just unbearable, and I don't know how to move forward without
Yeah, this has been a sad year. My friend died, Ace, this.
you. But I know great grief is born only of great love, and I loved you so much.
That's how I've been thinking about, like, my friend who died. I'm like, at least I had them. They have an impact on your life.
You were the best person with a talent that was unmatched, a true artist. You inspired so many, and you always will. Before concluding, your words, your laughter, your kindness, your beautiful spirit will live in my heart forever. I'll cherish all our moments together, every laugh and hug. I wish I could hug you again. I laid in your bed the way you used to lay in mine, talking for hours. I would give anything for one more deep talk. I'm going to miss you so much.
Wow, this is sad.
More than any words can say. Choo, my angel.
All right, so there's that. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Since we're already talking about death, here's this.
Happy hot topic!
A man was granted conditional release from a psychiatric facility more than 10 years after officials in Connecticut say he bludgeoned a man to death with an axe and ate some of the victim's body parts.
Oh, thank God they're released, essentially, now. This country, man, we do it to ourselves. All our problems are self-inflicted.
Tyrese Smith was found not guilty by reason of insanity in
Yeah, he has crazy eyes.
2013, and his medical team says he's done the work to re-enter society.
Okay, like, I want to believe that, like, some people got better over time, but, like, being a cannibal, like, I don't think there's any fixing that. Like, being a pedophile, like, it's like, just keep him in there. He's just going to create more problems.
He has maintained clinical stability, is here to prescribe medications, and continue to engage meaningfully in groups and substance use treatment.
We look at America as a whole and we wonder why we have problems, and a killer cannibal has been given conditional release. Represents America.
WFSB reports Smith has been living in a halfway house for several months now.
I wonder what it's like working at that halfway house, having to be around him.
And
it's got to have very demonic vibes.
It's glowing reviews from supervisors, as stated at a Connecticut Psychiatric Review Board hearing. But some people turned up at the hearing to express their concerns.
Murder and cannibalism and release in the same sentence, that's a problem. That's concerning to me.
His victim's family is also opposed to his release.
His grandchildren are scared. His daughter is so scared she couldn't even make it this spring.
Smith was reportedly determined to be in remission from schizophrenia and drug and alcohol abuse because of the counseling and medication he receives.
But it's safe to say that if he doesn't take his medication.
Alright. Bunch of nonsense. Here's some happy news. Ayo Edebiri, the African-American woman, the cute girl from The Bear, is making a live-action movie about Barney. And actually, let me call my mom after this, because I know she said she never let me watch Barney growing up because it was stupid.
Ayo Edebiri is going from the bear to a purple dinosaur. The Emmy winner's next gig is working on the live-action Barney movie. Ayo will pen the screenplay. The studio behind the film,
Gosh, she's so freaking cute.
24 confirms on X on February 25th. And in addition to writing the film, she's also in talks to star. While Ayo is best known for her role as Chef Sydney on FX's The Bear, the
I like the first season of The Bear, then later on I was kind of like,
actress actually graduated from NYU with a dramatic writing degree in 2017.
Yeah, she seems freaking smart. She's a classy girl.
In fact, the Barney film will only add to her long list of writing credits.
That's good.
Which includes Dickinson, Big Mouth, and What We Do in the Shadows.
I love Big Mouth.
The plot of the upcoming Barney movie is being kept under wraps.
That's good.
But viewers can expect to see a movie made for adults, but not rated R, similar to the box office hit Barbie.
All right, so there's that. Let me see if my mom picks up. She used to not let me watch Barney. Let's see here. Please pick up. This is going great. Of course she doesn't pick up. 856-49-HOPPE. You can leave me a voicemail.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Oh, jeez. One more time. I just texted her and told her, pick up. I want to have you on there. 224. Let's try this out. We're 70 minutes into the show. So, let's see if she picks up. Go to every single major platform. Yeah. Hey, Mom?
Hello?
Hi, Mom?
Yeah.
This is Ryan Hoppe, the son you gave birth to. You're on Hoppe Hour. How's it going?
I am. What a privilege. It's going well. I'm just walking into the dentist office.
All right. Was it true that growing up you didn't want me to watch Barney because it was dumb?
I didn't like the music. His theme song drove me crazy.
So pretty much you didn't want me to watch it. You'd rather have me watch Blue's Clues.
We never turned it on.
All right. That was all I needed. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
She's my biggest fan. It's kind of privilege. I love my mom.
Come fight me since you're so tough. Bad Baby and Alabama Barker are battling it out.
Ah, yeah, the battle of trashy bronze.
And Bad Baby, whose real name is Danielle Bergoli, is making it clear she's not to be messed with. The rapper dropped a diss track called Miss Whitman on February 25th, sampling Kanye West's song Carnival and
yeah, Bad Baby's just looking for attention.
Working on a lookalike of Alabama's famous dad, Travis Barker.
I gotta skip over this because of the copyright.
The two began beefing in 2024 after Alabama supposedly slept with Bad Baby's baby daddy, Levon. But the digs go deep, with Bad Baby referencing Alabama's 2024 hospital visit for a nicotine withdrawal as she
oh, wow. Nicotine withdrawal. I've heard that's a real thing now.
She raps, almost overdosed on a vape, ain't nobody call you. Even the song name, Miss Whitman, references Alabama Whitman, the sex worker played by Patricia Arquette in the...
All right, there's really no point in me playing this because of copyright. What else do I have here before the break? We have this right here.
There's a big podcast shakeup between Alex Earl and Alex Cooper.
Yeah, Alex Earl's a girl that's had a lot of girls on that complain about their exes, so call her daddy's better off without her.
Alex Earl's Hot Mess podcast has been dropped from Alex Cooper's Unwell Network lineup, according to multiple outlets.
She's feeling unwell.
Additionally, SiriusXM, who announced a content partnership with Alex Cooper in August, renounced its rights to the show and will no longer sell advertisements for the program, according to multiple outlets.
That's gonna suck.
Alex Earl's weekly show launched in September 2023 under the Unwell banner, part of the media company co-founded by Alex Cooper and her husband, Matt Kaplan.
I like Alex Cooper, man. She's freaking hot.
According to the show's official description, the Hot Mess podcast focuses on topics ranging from friendships to family,
to exes that are obsessed with trashing the man. You left that part out.
Relationship updates to rumors.
Yeah, relationship updates fits that.
Traveling and navigating life after college. The business shift fueled growing social media speculation of a rift between the two podcast hosts, which seemingly began when Alex Earl was a no-show at an Unwell Network Super Bowl event in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal in that show.
E-News has
they reached out for comment and didn't hear back. It sounds so freaking pathetic. Every time they're like, E-News reached out, and we didn't hear back. I'm like, that's not something you want to admit.
Hot topic.
Zoe Kravitz is reflecting on her relationship with ex-fiancé Channing Tatum. Speaking to Elle for their March 2025 cover story, the actress shared her gratitude for their time together. The former couple had recently collaborated on the 2024 thriller Blink Twice, which was also Kravitz's directorial debut.
Channing Tatum seems like a good-ass dude.
When asked by the interviewer how the split affected how she feels about the film today, the SAG Award nominee reportedly appeared confused and replied, "Not at all. I love this thing that we made together and I care for him very much. Even when you bring up how great his performance is, it warms my heart to hear that, and I'm so happy that all of it happened. I just feel so grateful that we got to go on that journey together." The 36-year-old went on to speak highly of her ex, telling the magazine, "He has so much more coming, and I think he's in a place as an actor where he's feeling really confident and people are seeing different sides of him. He's got a lot to offer, so I'm excited for people to keep witnessing that."
Wow, a woman being classy about her ex? Oh my goodness.
Kravitz and Tatum were first romantically linked in August of 2021 and got engaged 2 years later in 2023. However, news broke last October that they had called off their engagement.
Alright, that was a weird way to end the video. This is what my anxiety sounds like. Oh yeah, time to party. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
Kelsey Ballerini is calling out her fans. The singer
That's always good whenever you have the singer thinking they're better than the audience members.
is currently on tour for her latest album, Patterns, which contains several songs about her ex, Morgan Evans.
Of course it does, because that's I have.
The pair were together for nearly 5 years, announcing their split in 2022. And her song Penthouse features the lyrics, "It hurts putting in a box." And now we don't talk, and it stings rolling up the welcome mat. Now
She sounds better than the actual song, the AI reading it.
you got half. But in a TikTok video taken by an attendee, fan support went a little too far when they screamed obscenities about Kelsey's ex after the line, "You got half." While it's unclear exactly what was said, Kelsey quickly stopped the show to hold her fans accountable, saying, "Guys, we have to stop saying that. Seriously, we're 3 years past it. Everything's fine now. I sing the song for you now. It's not about me anymore.
Well, good for you. You're actually being classy.
All right, for everyone that's moving forward with their life, will you sing this with me?
No. 856-49-HOPPY. Let's see what's going on here.
Happy hot topic.
I just talked to Travis Barker. I would never be in the middle. I don't even know what's going on.
Kanye West is responding to Bad Baby's diss track on Alabama Barker.
He sounds kind of medicated now.
I just talked to Travis.
He's not as like Nazi-ish.
I just talked to Travis Barker. I would never be in the middle. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, he's very medicated.
Baby in Alabama's feud comes after Baby accused the stepdaughter of Kourtnei Kardashian of stealing her boyfriend and baby daddy LeVon.
Yeah, he seems like kind of a loser.
On February 26th, the rapper dropped the music video for Miss Whitman, where she twerks on a lookalike of Bama's famous dad, Travis Barker. Bad Baby makes many references of Bama's ties to the Kardashian family.
Oh, jeez.
But possibly one of the most obvious is her sample of Kanye West's song, Carnival. And Kanye is making it clear he had no part in the beef.
He's like, I want nothing to do with these Gen Z trash bags. Because I'm a trash bag, but more zillennial / a Gen X.
Yo, not in the middle. None of this AI beef. People throwing my voice on things. The whole Carnival sample.
Well, that's karma for you being a douchebag to people.
Talked to Travis Barker. I would never be in the middle. I don't even know what's going on.
So there's that, and then here's a little more Kanye right here.
A song and asked if I could play the sample. Only reason why I clear anything is because so many people try to stop me. They stop clearances, everything.
Oh, jeez.
It's been very difficult for me.
Whatever.
So I always, anybody asks me for something, I always clear it, but
I got it.
I'm not cool with being put in the middle of all of this at all.
Yeah, but you put people in the middle of things all the time, so it's kind of karma. Mm-hmm.
Michelle Trachtenberg, star of Gossip Girl and Harriet the Spy, has passed away.
That's sad.
On February 26th, E! News confirms that the television actress has passed away at the age of 39, though her cause of death has not yet been revealed. E! News has reached out to her team and NYPD for...
Oh my God, can you imagine E! News reaching out right after someone died?
News has reached out to her team.
They reached out for comment and didn't hear back. That's the most pathetic thing E! News does. We reached out and we didn't hear back. Yeah, because you're terrible journalists.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Happy
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Can't stay away from the nightlight. Think I'm addicted to the limelight, and it's so bright. It can easily blind your eyes.
You're treated like a superstar. You're pulling off in your fancy car. Everybody knows just who you are. They reserve your spot right next to the bar. Free champagne and you raise it up high. All your girlfriends cute and you looking fly. Damn, you're partying all night, and we never get tired.
Can't stay away from the nightlight. Think I'm addicted to the limelight, and it's so bright. It can easily blind your eyes. You're a superstar, life of a superstar. 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 When you
You got thick boobs and juicy lips, and you got big headed like a Goodyear blimp. At the gym trying to keep it slim. Switch with your boyfriend, now you're the pimp. On a private plane to Abu Dhabi, I'm a threesome boy touching my body. I'm on top of the world, you can ask my pilot. This life ain't ever stopped.
Can't stay away from the nightlight. Think I'm addicted to the limelight, and it's so bright. It can easily blind your eyes. You're a superstar, life of a superstar. 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 When you fame, when you fame, when you fame, when you fame, can't stay away from the night. Can't stay away from the night. Can't stay away from the night. Stay away from the night. Can't stay away from the nightlight. Think I'm addicted to the limelight, and it's so bright. It can easily blind your eyes. You're a superstar, life of a superstar. You're a superstar, life of a superstar. You're a superstar, life of a superstar. You're a superstar, life of a superstar.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through this. Do you buy it on the side of your mouth? Well, do you need a mouth guard? Go to getcheeky.com and at checkout use promo code HOPPY to save 30%. We are live from the chill room of Pinellas Park at 6709 49th Street with Leah, Halia, Tim, and Frank the Cabo G. Come by and say hi at 6709 49th Street. That's in Pinellas Park. Also, go to Strange Cloudz of Clearwater, 2222 Main Street. THCA, flower, bongs, bowls, mushrooms, kava kratom. Whatever the hell you need, go to Strange Cloudz of Clearwater, 2222 Main Street, and tell them I sent you. Are you looking for the best CBD drink around? Shimmerwood at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Good Vibes Energy, or not energy, Good Vibes THC drinks at getgoodfeels.com. Use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. Old Glory t-shirt at oldglory.com. We got some of the best music and like pop culture shirts. Go to oldglory.com, use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Looking for a good dirty martini vodka? GardenStateDistillery.com, use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. You're looking for an alternative to an energy drink? Go to AspireDrinks.com for the best green tea energy drinks around. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. You're looking for that perfect cup of joe in the morning to listen to Hoppy Hour and Hoppy in the Morning with? Worry about coffee, AFUERA, coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Are you a fan of boba drinks or you've been thinking about wanting to try it? Go to FSDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Are you looking for the best beef jerky around? BigForkBrands.com. What do you think the promo code is? HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, you're looking for some energy bars? Go to QuantumSquares.com and use promo code HOPPE to save 25%. That was a mouthful. On my website at RyanHappyRadio.com, it has a list of all the sponsors and all the info, and also in this podcast description on whatever platform you're listening on. All right. We're going to come back on Hoppy Hour and get into it right after this.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Hoppy Hour.
Hoppy.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy. You see what he did there? Hoppy Hour. I love that guy.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones, but the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppy Hour. Guess who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Hoppy Hour. Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the land. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's time for my favorite AI song. Oh, sure. I got it. First of all, before I play this, I'm watching NBA TV, sorry about that, and I'm watching Oklahoma City Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it's a replay from the other day, and the fucking description on NBA TV just told me everything that happened. Like, why do you have to spoil it, bro?
It's time for thrill. Ryan's here with
just had to vent.
real. Sex and stars and love so real. Hoppy Hour hits with the funky feel. Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn. It's the gossip train that you're riding on. Ryan's got the scoop from dusk to morn. On this throwback ride, we all belong. song. Hoppy, 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 it's the hour crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave. Celebs in the mix, it's a hot affair. From
sure.
to whispers, we're all aware.
Got it.
Every secret told with a naughty flair.
Oh, what's going on?
The hour's live and it's everywhere.
Oh, that's right.
Hoppy, 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 it's the hour crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave.
What's going on now?
Tune in now, don't you misbehave. Throwback jams taking you back in time.
Whatever.
Move with Hoppy and the rhythm rhymes. Each beat
856-49 Hoppy. Leave me a voicemail. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com.
Happy Hot Topic.
That could have been a better transition, but whatever.
Turn it down, catch Hoppy on the airwaves. Talking blunt joints and all the smoky pathways. Roll the papers tight, blaze them up, elevate. Mornings with the green starts the day heavyweight. Welcome to the Hoppy Hour. Spark your loud.
I think I'm the first person to ever do this in radio. A lot of morning shows do the same fake dating segments. And a lot of shock jocks exploit women. But I can't think of another show that smokes weed live on air. Alright, you got your bong, your bowl, your piece next to you. It's the same thing. Your gravity bong, your joint, your blunt, your vape, your pen, maybe an edible for the long ride, a THC drink.
Roll it up, light it, feel the high rise.
It's time to get high.
News, no need for disguise.
We're getting high together.
Eyes red wide.
Alright, let me turn this down. I'm going to take a big hit of my pen. And this is a fuck you to all the corporations. That's what I dedicate this hit to. Like, you know, when you're in the Kava community and people do bula for like, here's to a great day, bula. That's what they say. Or when you're at a bar, you say cheers. A fuck you is to the corporations. So let's do a smoke and a fuck you to them. All right, let me grab my vape. One more. This is a fuck you to Elon and that orange Cheeto of a president. Oh, yeah. Marijuana possession would be decriminalized in Texas. Yeah, Texas is freaking weird about their weed laws. Bipartisan Pennsylvania senators announced new marijuana legalization plan, criticizing governor's proposed cannabis tax rate is too high. These weed news headlines really take the fun out of weed. You're supposed to just get high and relax. Missouri lawmakers consider psychedelic-assisted therapy to aid military veterans.
To the growers' law.
I would need to take a psychedelic to live in Missouri.
From the street to the store.
I'm kidding. I have a lot of listeners in St. Louis. I should shut my mouth.
Welcome to the Hoppy Hour.
I actually went to St. Louis like 11 years ago with my uncle. I liked it. Snoop Dogg expands marijuana empire again with new line of blunts after judging rolling contest. And a lot of these things that you hear about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a lot of what you hear about like these celebrities having their own blunts and joints, I'm not saying they're good or bad, but like I can go to Certera and get something cheaper that's just as good.
Lying on the mic, talking all night. Hoppy hours live, buzzing so right. Blunts in the air,
oh sure,
fakes everywhere.
Got it.
Cover on the side,
of course.
Crates on the share.
Medical marijuana helps mothers be more present and develop positive relationships with their children. Yeah, with the way kids behave now, you gotta be high.
Smoke fills the room.
Got it.
Sun chasing moon.
Whatever.
Chilling with the crew. Vibes are in tune. Radio's bumping. Hearts are thumping. Feel the beat rise. No more slumping.
I got it. I know it was weed news. Let's take one more hit. One more. If you haven't smoked yet, we're doing the daily smoke up. Come on. And actually, send me a voicemail, 856-49-HOPPY, of you smoking, and I'll play it on the daily smoke up. Oh, that felt good.
No more slumping.
Yeah, no more slumping. What's going on here on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe? We'll move on from weed news.
Happy Hot Topic.
Kate Hudson is getting real about her sex life with fiance Danny Fujikawa.
Yeah, I wonder if she's good in bed.
And goes as far as calling it not pretty.
Naughty.
In an interview with Bustle, published on February 25th, the 45-year-old How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days actress answers fans' burning relationship
Did she get a boom job?
questions and gets personal in the process.
Dear Kate, what's the best part of having sex in your 40s?
That you're a killer.
I want to know what I can look forward to. When you have 3 kids and a busy life, the best part about sex in your 40s, honestly, is the freedom. I'm not a big fan of performative sex.
You're a missionary queen.
Sex isn't supposed to be pretty. You know, when you get older, you kind of have more fun with that.
Maybe she's in the back door. Thanks for laughing at that.
The mom of 3 has been engaged to Danny since 2021, and the Almost Famous actress said to the outlet, quote, "Thank God Danny is my partner. He can handle this. I met the right guy."
Yeah, she definitely did get a boob job.
The Bride Wars star and the musician share 6-year-old daughter, Rainey Rose. And it's a good thing she found the one because she admits to being the biggest flirt.
I mean, there's a lot of guys at parties that thought they had a chance with her.
I am like the biggest flirt on the planet, so I think...
Gosh, she looks so freaking hot now wearing makeup. Pamela Anderson really encouraged that.
Anybody who's ever been with me is very aware that I flirt with everybody.
All right, there's breaking news from the NBA. Nikola Jovic from the Miami Heat is out for 4 weeks, and I thought it said Nikola Jokic, and I was like, damn, that sucks. But that's a side note with my ADD. Here's some sad news right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in mourning after the death of his beloved pup, Hobbs.
I was talking to someone recently, and the idea of cloning a dog is like the new hot thing.
The actor announcing the loss on Instagram with a tribute to his French bulldog.
That's sad.
"I've been numb over this loss, but we're so grateful for every ounce of pure love he gave our entire family."
That's a special thing. I don't believe in nepotism.
Yeah, I can tell.
But I always believe in taking care of the family. Right, Hobbs?
Hobbs joined the Johnson fam in 2019, providing tons of laughs ever since.
That's good.
Come on, buddy.
There he is doing push-ups and the dog's watching. 856-49-HOPPY.
And now to new developments in the federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Combs' legal team is fighting to keep evidence authorities found during the raids on the music mogul's homes out of court. This as one
because that's really bad evidence.
of Diddy's attorneys is stepping down ahead of the trial.
Yeah, Combs faces serious charges, including racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution, which he's pleaded not guilty to. So let's go ahead and bring in ABC senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky and legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. So let's go ahead and start with this motion to suppress evidence. I mean, this is really interesting because Diddy's defense team says that those raids on his home were unconstitutional. How so?
You remember the agents from Homeland Security investigations were none too shy, Gio. They burst in, they had guns, and they rummaged through a lot of things, and that's where the defense says the agents went wrong. When they applied for the search warrant applications, the defense says they were just too broad. They allowed the agents to go through everything without being specific. The defense also says that when they were applying, they gave the magistrate judge who approved the warrants kind of an incomplete picture. They excluded things that could have been helpful to Sean Combs, and they included some salacious details.
Oh, geez.
The defense said from an unnamed producer who the defense says just wasn't credible.
Let's talk about that unnamed producer. The defense is disputing claims from a producer they've described as an utterly unreliable witness who was never credible. So, Brian, how do you think the judge is going to assess this?
So whenever you hear about suppression, trying to keep up evidence and credibility of a witness, what they're talking about is called a Franks hearing. It's basically saying that the information that was given to the magistrate judge either had omissions or lies in it. And if the judge had all the proper information, the defense is making the argument that they would not have gotten that search warrant. And so the judge is going to look at it from two different points. He's going to look at it and say, okay, was there material lie or some sort of reckless disregard for the truth? That's kind of the language we're hearing from the attorneys. And was that material in a way that it affected the outcome of the warrant?
Yeah, they definitely are really digging for anything.
If that's true, they get to have a hearing, and if they can prove those elements, that warrant is void, and anything that comes from that warrant gets thrown out.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see if there's any chance he is found innocent. What is going on with Spencer Pratt?
Happy Hot Topic!
Whoa, girl, you got a lot going on in here today.
It's Spencer Pratt's closet of clothes.
This is like Sabrina Carpenter or Taylor Swift, Britney Spears level, okay?
Yeah, it is. I have to say, I feel like...
So, whatever. I guess Jennifer Lopez sent them a supportive DM, but that reporter's never going to get to the point.
All right, we're back 8:36 with our ongoing series on screen time. And this morning, brand new findings from Common Sense Media that we are revealing first right here.
Common Sense Media sucks. They rate all the TV shows I liked growing up, and my dad would look at it, and it would be 0 out of 10 for Family Guy.
On today.
But VeggieTales would be 10 out of 10.
If you're a parent or a grandparent, you've definitely used a phone or a tablet just to keep kids occupied. It's an easy thing to do, but this survey shows that some of the youngest children are getting a lot of time on those devices.
We call them digital pacifiers. Kate Snow joins us with details on this. This one hits close to home.
It does for me too, guys. Good morning. So Common Sense Media has been tracking screen usage by kids 8 and under for a while now. This new report finds the average child gets about 2.5 hours of screen time a day, and what they're doing on those screens has changed a bit, and now a lot of the youngest toddlers even have their own devices.
I can't even imagine. What got me into radio is that's all I had in my room, man. I'm glad I was born when I was.
You might call it a modern rite of passage, a tablet for a toddler. Ruth Sorak is a working mom of 2 young boys in New Hampshire.
Noah was about...
All right, so it's talking about that they're using their phones more. Whatever.
Happy Hot Topic!
Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger has been sentenced in her DUI case.
Yeah, she had her 4th DUI. Let's see if she got the Patrick Mahomes Sr. treatment of being found innocent.
Over 2 months after the Real Housewives star was found guilty on nearly all counts related to her March 2024 DUI arrest, the star was officially sentenced by a Montgomery County, Maryland judge to 2 years in prison, with 1 year suspended.
Whoa, she's getting a whole year. Whenever any of these Real Housewives women go to prison, it's a wake-up call for them because they're so bougie.
During a February 26th court appearance, according to Washington, D.C.'s local Fox 5 News. Last March, Huger crashed her car near Bethesda, Maryland, after she crossed a median and struck street signs. According to Maryland judiciary records obtained by E-News, the 61-year-old was charged with driving a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol, driving a vehicle while impaired by alcohol.
She just looks like a drunk. She's got that drunk skin, you know what I mean? She looks good for her age, black don't crack, but she also looks really old at the same time. Just raggedy.
Negligent driving of a vehicle in a careless and imprudent manner, endangering property, life, and person. And recklessly driving a vehicle in wanton and willful disregard for safety of persons and property. Other charges included failure to control vehicle speed on the highway to avoid a collision, driving a vehicle in excess of reasonable and prudent speed on the highway, driving a vehicle on the highway with suspended registration, and failure to notify administration of change of address.
Here's what I don't get. Big X the Plug, the rapper, had expired tags and had weed in her car. She's driving drunk with all this stuff wrong with your car. Why would you put yourself in that situation? I mean, if you're driving drunk, you're pretty stupid, but...
Driving a vehicle on the highway with suspended registration and failure to notify administration of change of address within 30 days. She was found guilty on all charges except reckless driving.
She looks like she'd be fun in bed, though.
One day after the arrest, Karen shared insight into her mental state before the incident.
Here we go. Everybody's got to use mental health. Honestly, when you have Kanye West and you got all these people throwing out mental health claims, it makes actual mental health people look bad because it's like, oh, so is every mentally ill person a drunk driver or a Nazi?
And how she was coping afterwards. She said in a statement to TMZ, "Thank you all for your prayers and well wishes during this very frightening experience.
No one's prayed for you. No one cares. It was your 4th DUI, honey.
I'm still in shock from last night's incident, but grateful to be alive today. With the passing of my beloved mother, grief comes and goes in waves. And with Mother's Day approaching, it has felt more like a tsunami." She added, "I was crying on my way home and saw a car heading right for me. I swerved to avoid the head-on collision, hit the
Oh, so you're saying that because you were sad, that's why you drove drunk?
Divider and then a tree.
Hey, dummy. Maybe you should have taken an Uber and cried there.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Bring joy to my city. Niggas out here broke, got the nerve to be picky. Give my man some bread, cause I hate to see him shitty. Or back to selling dope just to make a pretty penny. Keeping it 100 with niggas say keep it 50. Chicago be for dead, body acting like we 50. I told my bitch you fucking with the greatest and you see me. The realest of the realest and the realest in my city. 7-year-old babies getting killed for no reason. Niggas cracking cars, zeroing all they peoples. Real niggas get blessed and share with they niggas. Real niggas fuck bitches, pair to they niggas. Many toes for everybody breaking down the swisher. Put the loud in right around to some music. Only took a break cause I gotta get to it. But coming from, you would probably lose it. 2 little boys got killed when they was hooping. Hawk and some broke niggas beef and started shooting. Guns got abusive and these niggas they abuse it. And the sad part about it, they didn't even make the news. I'm trying to get through it, so I'm watching all my movements, checking bags like Nike, so I tell them just do it. Tell my niggas they my brothers and I treat them like my brothers. Cause my brothers is my niggas, so we equal as each other. Life is but a dream till you wake up with your mother. Smoking Mary J, you know more drama. Still you gon' come, cooking up my master plan. Gon' put in the action, motherfucker, take a stand. My bone from the murder captain doing he the man. I'm in my own lane, trying to see where I fit in. Take a chance when a man's on the catch a van. So we out here every day trying to chase these bands. Making all this money you would never understand. So go ahead and judge me, I still get to it. And niggas say they winning, but I know they really losing. 12 months later, still riding in that Buick. And if that slow grinding, I'ma be fair paid. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga don't see fake. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate.
They wanna know who the hottest in the city, who the problem, and causing all the drama in the city with them goblins. Posted with them 30s and them 40s, all my niggas under 20, but I got 150. Always in the streets, if a nigga wanna get me. Dolo in your city, but I started off with baby. Holes on my dick when I pull up and they hit me. I ain't worried about any, cause I'm all he gotta send me. Dropped out of school cause I knew I wouldn't be shit. Now it's that bands if you want me on the remix. Game finna be rich, still can't believe it. And still a get fat down if you wanna teach shit. Always need cash, I ain't never on no free shit. My niggas in the streets selling drugs so they sleeping. Posted on the block, I almost on top. I can be up on tour making dubs every weekend. You locked up and you ain't got a lawyer while you speaking. Hating ass nigga and you broke while you breathing. Every time you see me, you know I was a demon. You bet I look crazy, you know my niggas fiend. All my niggas shooting with 50 dream teaming. Out in my shows, got them niggas with the beans in. We the pistol gang and they changed by the season. No limit them B4L, bitch, I mean it.
niggas hate. They come in like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate.
This something I'ma catch, just foul homicide. Just cause you rapping doesn't mean that he gonna ride. Slapping doors open on the V, let 100 ride. All them face shots need dental to identify. Louis Tony ETC, bitch, I been that guy. Stay high ET, I live in the sky. Yo bitch on me say she tryna get my dick a try. Taking trips with my roadies and my wrists on rollie. On talk to the police, no talk. Out west at the feet, and they put everything on shorty. Made man, made D, touch me, you die. No worries. Lying ass niggas always telling stories. Bitches wanna kick it, tryna be another story. No a couple broke bitches that done been no more. No a couple real niggas that can fix that jewelry. I'ma flex that phone, let me get that jewelry. I be smoking heavy round, rolling, need another water. Strippers let me in the club, cause you know I change the weather. I don't care where we at, make us ass today. We ever get up on the white settle, smoke them like a cigarette. You can catch us in traffic with heavy metal, every travel. Pop out.
Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Better know it. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Better know it. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate.
Merch. This shit only for the real, middle finger to the fake. All I do is show love, all you do is just hate. Nigga, I've been self-made ever since 12th grade, and I'm about to blow up like the fucking real Drake. Don't you hate when a nigga fake? Hell yeah, I'm already knowing most niggas snakes. Smile in your face, lie to your face. Still ain't really shit to them, cause they do it every day. Haters, they be coming in all sizes and shapes. Disguised in they face, fake trying to embrace. But I ain't with that, so I just fall back like, nah, my nigga, I'm good, I'm straight. Real talk though, hate is a bitch nigga trait. So if you a real nigga, then I know you can relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. So I'm coming in great, cause I know these niggas hate.
Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? It is Kevin Ralston, host of the KVJ Show, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe. Hi, this is Rod Ryan from the Rod Ryan Show in Houston, Texas, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour.
Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe. Good guy, way too tall. Definitely a product of incest.
Hey, what's up? It's Babs from Wild 94.1, the afternoon diva. Shout out my guy, Ryan Hoppe. Make sure you tune in to Hoppe Hour, the best 60 minutes of your life.
Recording for the average Joe and Jane because we don't discriminate by gender. If you work hard, keep listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012. This is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the land. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh yeah.
Wake up with a jolt, it's Hoppe Hour time.
Yeah.
Brian's got the scoop on the latest climb.
Got it.
Lip gossip and dating tricks. Sex talk to work and our kicks.
Whatever.
Sun rays through the blinds. Tune in now, leave your worries behind. Ryan's got the
I hope I leave your worries behind.
Hoppe Hours here, ain't it a ride? Hoppe Hour, feel the power. Morning show, there's no downer. Sex and news we devour. Wake up to falling tower.
Oh yeah. Time to party. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Isn't it friggin' frightening how scary AI is? Makes songs that sound like normal EDM songs. I know Steve Dahl wouldn't approve of this with Disco Sucks Chicago reference.
Seen play out a lot as this legal battle has played out. Remember that Justin's team released this raw, unedited video of a dancing scene. It was actually B-roll that they used in the movie, where they weren't using their audio. It was just to show them in this cozy dance scene. There was some arguing between them about what's the best way to shoot it, and this and the other.
How they look,
So some fans have noticed that there are a lot of camera angles there that look very familiar, and that Blake Lively would certainly know because she did almost the exact same scene with the guy who's now her husband back when he was playing Green Lantern.
You mean the movie where they fell in love, Charles?
Yes.
With each other?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
it's strikingly similar.
Some of the dance moves, the spinning of her. Now you could say, look, that's just
only so many ways to shoot a couple slow dancing, but it looks very similar. That's undeniable.
Now the fan theory is that Ryan Reynolds saw that scene in It Ends With Us, and it was a trigger, and that he is, because there are some people who feel like he is the one who's driving all of this.
Of course he is. He's a douchebag.
Behind.
I don't think that seems very unfair to Blake Lively.
That's
to me,
pretty diabolical.
Who also
they seem like diabolical people now.
Had an experience, she has said in her lawsuit that she was sexually harassed.
Right. That theory completely minimizes her feelings here.
Whatever. What's going on here?
Okay, if you didn't do it when we said the tease, you're definitely going to want to do it now. If you have an iPhone nearby, you might want to try saying the word racist into it and the dictation mode when you speak to text.
Right, the mic, the bottom right, the mic there. Yeah.
Some folks have discovered a glitch that will...
It's probably not a glitch.
Certainly interest President Trump because... if you say this particular word, racist, into the phone, look what pops up.
Racist.
Trump showing up.
Racist. Racist.
What's yours?
Racist.
So that's going on?
Racist.
All right. I don't even know if he's racist. I just think he's stupid and ignorant. What's going on here with Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce's future as a professional football player. Ooh. Does he have one?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you.
This was the big question after the Super Bowl and their horrific loss to the Eagles.
That was pretty horrific.
Whether or not the Chiefs would have Travis Kelce's services next year, of course.
Yeah, servicing them.
Of course, everyone knows the relationship with Taylor is going along swimmingly, and they think maybe
swiftly, rather.
It's time for him to just retire and they focus on the next stage.
I think a lot of people think he's slowed down a little bit too on the field, Charles, right? Got a lot going off the field, not so great on the field.
I have an opinion about this, which I shared, and we'll get into that. But we got some perhaps insight into what Travis is thinking. Because the NFL Combine is going on now. And the GM, Brett Veach, GM for the Chiefs, of course, is there. And just like anything else, could not escape the the Travis Kelce.
You can't even escape Taylor.
Question.
How we left at the end of the season is that he was fired up. He has one more year under contract.
If I were him, I would just play one more year, do the goodbye tour, and call it a day.
Still think he has that fire desire to play, and as far as I'm concerned, there is no deadline. I think we left it as he'd be back, and we're excited to get him back and get him going.
So, He says,
yeah, and obviously he wants Travis to come back.
Of course.
You know, I have
they
a
want
little
him to
theory here, Charles. So, Travis's brother, Jason Kelsey,
Mm-hmm.
remember, he retired, and then like 2 years later, 2 seasons later, the Eagles win another Super Bowl. I don't
Could you imagine?
think anybody wants to leave if you've got a chance to win another one and put you really in that rarefied
God, could you imagine that happening?
air. The Chiefs are still very good, despite the butt whipping.
Jason retired after they won the Super
He
Bowl.
retired after they won, but then they won a few years later again. So, hey, I think the Chiefs...
That was a long time ago, though. That's kind of a stupid point. All right, what do we got here? It's so professional when I go like do, right? I'm such a professional guy. What's going on with Laura Boebert?
Welcome back to TMZ Live. There's been a lot of talk about Kid Rock's love life.
Hell yeah.
It started on Inauguration Night because...
He says some stupid things, but I bet he's good and bad to women.
He was seen chatting up a certain congresswoman from Colorado, Lauren Boebert.
Hell yeah. She rode him like a horse that night.
And seemed like they were having a really good time. In fact, there was a report. Now, there was never any photo or video of this, but that they left together.
It's funny watching Tony Hinchcliffe in the background just obsessively staring at it.
Together from one of the balls.
I need content for Kill Tony.
So it seems like they had a very good time.
Yeah.
Kid Rock has reportedly broken off his engagement to Audrey Berry. They were engaged for a very long time.
Right.
So
Gosh, she got some big ass boobs.
So that seems...
Right. Years and years and years.
Yeah. So now everyone's wondering, is that because of a relationship with Lauren Boebert?
Yeah,
well,
I'm wondering.
We didn't get...
Yeah, Lauren was seen on the bed and she seemed really freaking annoyed and they're about to play the clip. She didn't really deny it though, you know what I mean?
Kid Rock, but we did get the congresswoman. She was out in D.C. last night and a photog walked up to her and said, basically, what's the deal with Kid? There is something going on kid-related.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Here's what she copped to.
People are saying it's a high-powered, connection with you and Kid Rock right now.
Oh, we had a great time at the Turning Point.
Hell yeah. It's so weird hearing about Turning Point. I grew up with Charlie Kirk, and what you see on TV is not really him.
Gala, I had a lot of good friends there.
Well, going any further, relationship-wise?
Well, here's the deal. Now, y'all, with all your stories, Mom won't stop asking for concert tickets.
Well, maybe if you weren't seen flirting with him.
So, that's the problem I'm facing now.
She's so freaking cute.
Able to reach out to him still and get some concert tickets? Or could it be more?
Whatever.
Both of you guys are single right now.
This is where you know she's really banging Kid Rock is because she doesn't know what to say. Listen, she doesn't say anything.
Right?
You have a great night.
Naughty girl.
Almost.
She almost slipped up.
She almost gave it away.
She usually has a lot to say, so I think it's kind of telling that she didn't say anything.
Hell yeah, I agree, bro.
It could be one of two things. Either maybe there is something going on between them, or she just wants this to keep going and that people will keep talking about them.
Yeah, it's probably a mix of both.
But if you're Kid Rock and you hear that it's only, her mom's demographic that wants tickets, that's not the greatest thing you want to hear.
Yeah, that's not what you want to hear.
Her mom is not that old, most likely.
Whatever. I have a saying, if I'm bored, you're bored. What's going on with Jon Stewart? But by the way, Jon Stewart's probably the only late night show host that I kind of like. I don't like raging about Republicans before I go to bed because it's all on late. But Jon Stewart's the only one that's kind of funny.
Really bloody.
Yeah, and
let me rewind it here. We're 2 hours in, so just be freaking patient with me, man. Give me a freaking break. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right now, because he got into an intense rant last night on The Daily Show. So intense, he ended up bloody.
Yeah, actually really bloody.
Yeah, and this certainly doesn't seem like it was planned.
No.
But he was talking about Elon Musk and the Doge cuts that are going.
Elon makes me that mad, I'll be honest.
Going on. Jon Stewart feels like instead of going after government employees, they should be worrying about government contracts with big corporations, for instance, pharmaceutical companies. So in the middle of that rant, there was a mug he had on the desk, and watch what happened.
The companies we subsidize with billions of dollars are allowing us the privilege to
He honestly has had a huge influence on me.
negotiate the price of 10 of their drugs. And 10 is all of them, right? It would be embarrassing if it was a small drop in the bucket and that the American people didn't expect that we should negotiate for all their drugs because we've already paid for it with our subsidies.
And he breaks the Doge cup he has. Like, I'm just as mad as everybody else, but like, I let it go when I'm leaving. I feel like a lot of these liberal hosts are just miserable, man. And his hands all bloody. Good for him. Liberals, man. Fucking always angry. What is going on here?
Taking out the garbage, clean up your room, mow the lawn. These are typical chores that you give kids,
Classic chores, yeah.
Tori Spelling's house, you got to give a little bit more.
You know she's fun and dead.
Her 7-year-old Bo getting some training as a masseur.
Wow,
Tori,
I get mom's decision there, yeah.
Tori posted this photo and said that Bo said he wanted to do chores in exchange for an allowance.
Oh, jeez.
And as you'd imagine, because she is apparently naked, just covered with the sheet there, that everyone, there are a bunch of people who ran to the internet and said, this isn't appropriate.
Okay.
Tori heard all of that, and I would suspect, maybe even expected all of that. And this is what she had to say about it on her podcast.
As soon as I put it up, one of my best guy friends, he DM'd me and he was like, that's not a good look.
Yeah, she seems kind of oblivious to what is a good look.
And I'm like, I know, like joking. I'm like, I know. He was getting all the wrong spots. Like he should have started on the feet. But he's like, oh my God, people are going to freak out. I said, why? Like, it's a cute photo. Everyone knows it's not real. Clearly, we are not at home. I'm not making him do chores.
Of course you're not making him do chores. It's going to be nepotism. He'll get whatever he can and want because of his name.
Like, clearly, I'm at a massage place.
Whatever. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
Happy hot topic. Production team was having a really hard time with Ryan. This is young Ryan. They even told him, like, Ryan, this is a bad Jim Carrey impersonation. We don't want, just not what we hired you to do.
Matthew Lawrence claiming an early 20s Ryan Reynolds was difficult to work with.
I think even mid-40s he's difficult.
Long before all the It Ends With Us set drama.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Are you telling me he was sending texts to the studio?
No, that's amazing.
Back in the mid-90s. I wonder where Blake learned it from. I'll never forget. Allegedly.
So is anything off limits?
We might try to dodge.
I love the word allegedly.
Dodge some stuff here and there, but
I don't know.
no.
I think we need to keep everything on the table.
The Lawrence Bros' Brotherly Love podcast tackled Blake Lively's lawsuit head-on this week, with middle brother Matthew sharing his experience working with Blake's husband Ryan on their 1998 film Boltneck.
I made you, Carl.
I've never heard of it. I was also 5 years old.
I can break you.
Listen, Frank. Maybe you only saw the movie, but in the book, monster wins.
Oh, jeez.
Matt recalls things weren't easy on set with Ryan, alleging the Deadpool star bickered with producers and the director over, get this, creative differences.
His whole life is a creative difference.
One of the same core issues at the center of Blake's lawsuit against It Ends With Us director Justin Baldoni.
We know.
You know, just wanted to kind of do his thing, and the producers were getting really upset because they said, and they even told him, like, Ryan, this is a bad Jim Carrey impersonation. We don't want, just not what we hired you to do. We thought you can't impersonate something.
Yeah, you know, it's the 90s. Everyone was trying to be something, like how radio hosts were trying to be Howard Stern or Elvis Duran.
You got to do your own thing.
3 decades after filming Boltneck, there's no hard feelings.
They blamed that movie not working on him because they said there was this whole conflict. I'm not even mad at
crying game.
What? I'm not even mad at Ryan in the sense that he actually stayed true to who he truly is authentically, because honestly he was trying to Deadpool it.
Right.
That's what he was trying to do to the script on set. That is where that is where my experience with Ryan Reynolds. Now he obviously matured as a human being, and
No, he didn't.
You know, but he was doing the same thing. That's all.
Sounds like him right now, and that to me is the opposite of mature. You see who he married?
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
You are listening to a track Bangers production.
Turn me loud in the club, that it's about to go up. Haters trying to bring me down, but all I do is go up. With the team in the dream, and all I do is go up. I was cool last summer, but this year I'm about to go up, 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 roll up, go up, fucked up, so what? Okay, it can go down, put your dough up, hoe fresher than a cold cut, make your chick do the toe touch, then she throw it back for no bucks, no bucks? Hell no, what you think I pay for that? No caping, ain't no saving that, give it to the team, then you can take it back. Who is you? Boss who? All I know is Boss Woo. I'm in Dro City, but I'm smoking loud with a bad diva, she drunk. I money dance bands in my pants, my crew real 300 grand. My L's up, her head down. Where you from? Shot down. So everybody bosses and everybody real. When the fuck that happened, I'm trying to figure out still. Riding down the tail, headed to the truth. Try to pick me up so loud before I get it in a booth. Like my dreams high, my eyes low. Non-stop, I can't go. On a jet, no T-boat. Ain't worried about your ego. No more sleep, we're living out our dreams. You a boss, better please your team. Cause if them goons go stopping, then your life go up for bargain. Turn me loud in the club, that it's about to go up. Haters trying to bring me down, but all I do is go up. With the team in the dream, and all I do is go up. I was cool last summer, but this year I'm about to go up, 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 roll up, go up, fucked up, so what? Go up, go up, go up. Yo, fresh up in this bitch loud. You know it might go up. Ladies, put them cups down. Tell them real niggas hold bottles up. No Twitter page, they follow us. Tell them Rose and Loud Pack in the factory. Lauren racks on man, giving just make it clap. She thick as fuck, her friend too, just them and woo. Mitch Mass, tell them fuck boys gon' fall back. I'm from Joe City, get his ass wet. Living loud, throwing L's up, blowing good dope. Just me and Poe, couple bloods round, but we all folks. This from down south over East Joe. Ain't trying to get if ain't about the door. I'm with a murder mom and she dying to kill me. I don't wanna talk, just DTM me, young cash cow, shit out ATM and them. All we do is turn up, ain't no need to turn down. That foreign man, my money too. I ain't gotta ask my shooter shit. Got an old school with a new roof. They water down, I'm 100 proof. Man up, man up. Be the model. Fuck a bitch. Pockets getting that pinky dick, but I ain't giving nothing up. Pussy say the wrong words, we gon' send this bitch up. It's about to go up. Haters trying to bring me down, but all I do is go up. With the team in the dream, and all I do is go up. I was cool last summer, but this year I'm about to go up, 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 roll up, go up, fucked up, so what? Go up, go up, go up.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Happy Hour.
Hey, I'm Scott Burrell, and you're listening to Happy Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppe. You're shaking it up with my boy Ryan Hoppe on Happy Hour.
Hello, Gary Meyer here. You're hopped up on Happy Hour.
Hey, this is Drew Lane, Detroit radio legend from the Drew Lane podcast. Ha! And you're listening to the Ryan Happy Hour.
These next three drops are crazy because it's Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo Show, the absolute reason I'm in radio.
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hi there. This is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show. Now, I'm just looking at this fine young man, Ryan Hoppe. Oh, this is April Pilifoff. And you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Happy Hour.
It's time to turn Hoppe on. It's time to turn
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Time to play the AI song that mispronounces my name. Oh, sure.
This is the theme to Happy Hour. The theme to Happy Hour. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With Ryan Hoppe bringing
Hoppe.
Hour. Let's laugh, let's dance right now. Pop, pop, shoo up in the tower. Silly jokes, the laughs will shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks, it really matters. Happy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We all sing. Grab your friends and let's all swing. It's the theme, oh what a zing. Scooby-Doo and wacky tunes. Ryan's laughter fills the rooms. Crazy fun and all the looms. Hop Sour brings the booze.
Hoppe.
Catch the wave and ride the fun. With Happy Hour we're never done. Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe.
Number one. Come and join us everyone. Happy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe.
Grab your friends and let's all
856-49 Hop. I'm just kidding. It's Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Happy Hot Topic.
Travis Kelce was battling an illness before the 2025 Super Bowl.
We all are. It's called life.
Chiefs general manager Brett Veach reveals on February 25th to the insiders that before the Kansas City Chiefs lost 22-40 to the Philadelphia Eagles,
Yeah.
Travis may not have been feeling 100%.
Yeah, he looked pretty crampy out there.
We're never going to make excuses and talk about it, but I mean, he was battling with pretty big illness there for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, what's the illness?
Brett admits that having Travis at his best wouldn't have made a difference because of the way the Eagles played. He goes on to seemingly confirm that the 35-year-old Titan still has a bright future with the NFL, despite recent retirement rumors.
Can we put it to bed? Is he definitely playing in 2025?
I think so. I mean,
I think so. You don't know so.
there's been a lot of...
And he has till like March 15th or whatever.
A lot of the, timeline and deadlines, and, that's something that we as an organization haven't discussed. And
Yeah, it sounds like a big mess because they're kind of like, could he retire? Because I've heard going through training camp and all of that obviously is a grind, and it's like, do you want to do that all over again?
we anticipate Travis being back, and if something changes, I'm sure NFL Network will be the first to break it, right? But
we'd hope so.
Yeah.
You can help with that if you want.
No, I think we're excited to have Travis back, and that's
Those NFL Network guys are either cool or douchebags. You hear this guy?
No, I think we're excited to have Travis back, and that's how we're operating this offseason, and kind of go from there.
The Chiefs executive also dishes on Travis's relationship with the team's quarterback, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, jeez.
Obviously, the relationship he has with Pat is unique too. So,
Yeah, he first didn't want the guy drafted.
he makes us better when he's in our locker room and on the field, and again, excited to get him back.
Yeah, he had a pretty okay season this year. I don't know. He just didn't really kill it. I mean, I think he made a Pro Bowl. Like, it wasn't a bad season for an NFL tight end. You know what I mean? It wasn't bad, but there were some games and he just wasn't really, doing his thing. Let me see here. Yeah, he made the Pro Bowl this year, which that's off of his name.
And speaking of Travis returning to the Chiefs, The Athletic reporter Diana Rossini echoed Brett's thoughts while appearing on the February 20th episode of The Rich Eisen Show.
First of all, Rich Eisen bores me. And second of all, this girl Diana Rossini's freaking hot.
You know, I can tell you from just having a few conversations with people around the league over the last few days, there's definitely a sense that Travis is going to try to play more.
All right, there's that. What's going on here? This is sad.
Guerrero's family.
Let me rewind it a little better.
Jesus Guerrero's family addresses questions surrounding his untimely death.
Oh, jeez.
The celebrity hairstylist's sister, Chris Guerrero, is now speaking out, revealing Jesus's death has left their family not only grief-stricken, but confused. Telling Us Weekly, February 15th, there are unanswered questions. We have been able to track every one of his steps, but we don't know what got him sick or what was the sickness. It all happened suddenly, and no one knows why. Grease says her brother was in the hospital when he died,
That's
leading
sad.
to even more mystery surrounding his sudden passing. Explaining, that's part of why there are so many unanswered questions, because nothing they had done was able to prevent this from happening.
Oh, jeez.
We are getting some help, but it is a waiting game for everyone to do what they can to get answers.
Yeah, death is freaking weird where you want the answers right away.
Confirmed Jesus's death when she set up a GoFundMe page in his honor February 22nd, but has not yet revealed the 34-year-old's cause of death.
Oh, man. He seemed like a troubled soul, but a good dude, you know what I mean?
However, she does share how Jesus's longtime client and friend Kylie Jenner is helping the family deal with this tragic loss. Telling the outlet, Jesus was family to her and she was family to him. She has kept an open line.
Oh, man. Yeah, she's probably hurting right now.
Anything we need, any questions we have, she has been there for us.
That's good. 856-49-HOPPY. What's going on with Boy Meets World?
Happy Hot Topic!
Maitland Ward calls out Danielle Fishel following their tense conversation.
I love Maitland Ward. I've seen her naked.
Maitland Ward calls out Danielle Fishel following their tense conversation. The former Boy Meets World star reveals in a new interview following her appearance on the Pod Meets World podcast with Danielle Fishel that she is surprised by how the whole conversation played out.
Yeah, Danielle Fishel just seems like the absolute worst. Why do I say that? She married Janssen Carp. Google him. He was the cinnamon toast shrimp douchebag.
Telling TooFab in an interview published February 25th, I thought, like any problems we had, we would talk in a conversational way, so I wasn't expecting such a jarring shift.
I will say this. I have hung out with a lot of porn stars because of radio, and they're a lot of times more genuine than like the actresses because they're putting everything on the line for everyone to see, so they have no filter. Girls like Danielle Fishel, they have to act like they're better than everybody. It's a no good.
It was like all of a sudden she was Topanga, and then she switched into Mean Girls' Regina George.
Yeah, it's not a compliment.
Before continuing, I won't say shaken up or anything. I'm just surprised by the whole situation, and I've had a little time to reflect on it since I did the show a week and a half ago. During the interview, Maitland reflects on how their feud continues to take a toll on her. It just felt uneasy to have people that you called friends, especially in the past. I thought Danielle was my friend. I can see that she did not like me, and she has harbored not liking me through the years. But it's sad to me too. Although Maitland says she did not make an appearance on the podcast to stir up any drama. I just want to say I did not come on that show to create controversy and to drum up anything at that time.
Yeah, she has no reason to. She's literally making porn. So freaking hot.
And I think fans can see that. First part of the show was very friendly. That's why it was such a weird switch at the end.
Yeah, that's what douchebags do. I've had to deal with this in radio. They'll bring you in, they act like they're your friend, and then they turn on you.
E! News has reached out to
They reached out for comment and didn't hear back. Blah, blah, blah.
Danielle's rep for comment, but has not heard back yet.
Can you imagine being any of these celebrities and E! News reaches out to you and you just like, God, go away. I'll talk to Harvey Levin, man.
Her comments come just a few days after she reunited with Danielle on her iHeartRadio podcast, Pod Meets World. During the heated conversation, Maitland admits in addition to her and Danielle not having a close relationship on the set of the Boy Meets World series.
Yeah, Danielle Fishel, like she's Topanga, obviously, but she just seems, that like hot girl syndrome where they just think they're better than you. She has that vibe. Malin Ward seems a little more down to earth. Not saying I want to wife down Malin Ward, but she seems like the girl you could get a beer with.
In the late 90s, her problem with Danielle began around 2014 during the premiere of Girl Meets World.
You didn't like the fact that I was getting a lot of attention at that
Hell yeah, you and your boobies.
time and going off in my own space and taking away like that attention.
And I'm sorry that you thought it was about you or anything you were doing.
Oh, shut up, Daniel.
You're
married to Janssen Carp. You're married to a rapper that used to call himself Hot Carl. Shut up.
About you or anything you were doing. Like I said, I did Maxim in 2014, and it wasn't until after I did the cover of Maxim.
Oh, wow, Maxim. It's so freaking edgy, man.
That I realized that wasn't for me. I didn't like it.
Whatever, man. No one asked. No one asked for your opinion of what you thought about that.
Like the way it made me feel.
No one's woke up and said, oh yeah, what does Danielle Fishel think about herself in Maxim?
And I actually have totally different and both perfectly valid experiences with that. Absolutely. Where you have grown into it and embraced it, and it has awoken a part of you you didn't know existed. And
yeah, she done. With all the bodily fluids.
You feel empowered by it. I had that one experience and felt the exact opposite.
Yeah, because you're a prude and you're probably a missionary queen. And any guy that hooks up with you, it's the whole mindset, oh, you should be grateful to be with me. There's nothing worse than when you're hugging up with a hot chick and she acts like you should be grateful that they are there. Oh, you should be grateful as I lay here like a dead fish. There's nothing worse than when you're hugging up with a hot girl and you're realizing she's a dead fish and you're like, oh, well, this isn't going anywhere. Now, let's recap. Here was the argument on the podcast.
Maybe a more broad, general question for you is, do you hate us?
No, I don't hate you.
Okay.
I think that you hate me because...
You are pretty hateable, let's be honest.
You wouldn't speak to me on when we would go to Girl Meets World and everything. And that's hurtful. That was
I wouldn't speak to you?
No.
I did talk to you.
No, not really.
I don't feel as though I was not good with you, but I definitely didn't have a relationship with you that was like, oh my gosh, my long lost friend, Maitland.
But
I was working. It was a very, very difficult set. So you don't listen to
blah, blah, blah
podcast regularly, but your overall opinion of it.
No one's going to listen to your podcast. You're annoying.
Is that we are negative about Michael and Ben and the show.
Be honest about this. You're trying to go at me now to get the ratings because you know that people will be interested in
Maitland.
I don't want to go with you guys. I just want
Maitland.
Remember.
Yeah, who has talked about their podcast besides people that live in the 90s?
For good times.
No, Maitland, sorry. I'm not the one who wanted to go for ratings. I'm the one who texted Will to ask for your phone numbers.
I love when a narcissist gets called out and then they try to act like they're doing you a favor. Shut up.
So that like adults, we could have a conversation off the air. When you said rock the stats, I realized, got it. This isn't someone who's seeing an opportunity to, again, use this opportunity to get into the ratings. So this is what you asked for. I wanted to write you a text and say, can we talk about what our feelings are?
Genuous to have to be reminded that you unfriended me from Facebook and that after I wrote you a
I stopped caring when people unfriended me. That's not quite true, but you know when you look up somebody and you're like, oh, they unfriended me. Yeah, Malin Ward seems like she really cares.
Very heartfelt letter, and you know it was heartfelt.
I hadn't read it until I heard about it in whatever year it was, 2022.
Yes, you didn't even care to look at it. So
because it was in the graveyard. Okay. We weren't friends on Facebook.
Okay.
We were not friends on Facebook.
That's not true. Blah, blah, blah. And then here's Malin Ward. She has the setup that every rich person in LA does. They have a painting behind them. They have like a tree in their house and then a white wall. It's like every house in LA. And she says that Danielle was trying to trap her. So let's check this out. Oh, geez. Let's check this out as the clip loads. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me. RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. And for all the info on the show, if you're listening as a real, RyanHoppe radio.com. Here's Malin Ward.
We don't stand anywhere because I haven't heard from anyone after the show. I really wasn't expecting to hear from her after such a contentious, show and everything. I really was expecting to hear from Will since I have been friends with him over the years. So I think it's the most disappointing with him because I feel like he kind of led me to the slaughter, so to speak, since he was my friend. And but I don't know. Right now I don't have any ill will towards her at all, and I never did. I actually wish her the best. I send her always nothing but love, and I always have. And
that's the one thing about girls that are in porn. It's because they're essentially making love for a living. A lot of times they feel more love than the actresses that act better than people.
I feel
like
a lot of times she's just sent me back toxicity in return. Right before the show, we had nothing but just professional, nice conversation. It's going to be fun.
That's what narcissists do. They switch it up.
The fans are going to love it. We really want you to come on. Your season has come on. And I was like, okay, great. We did it. There was no saying, I'm going to come on and,
yeah, come on.
Get all the attention or whatever. And so we did it. But I really feel like Danielle wanted this moment for me to.
Of course she did. She wants to look better than her because she's a narcissist. Look at who she's married to. I'll say it again.
Kind of trap me and make me listen and
I judge people off of who they're married to, and she's married to a failed rapper that had to get famous by saying there was a shrimp in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I hack.
Fans listen to what, her piece of the story, and it wasn't coming from a place of let's talk and let's hash it out and forgive each other and apologize.
Narcissists will never say sorry.
Both sides. It was more about, I finally got this bitch right here. And
I agree with that.
I'm going to give it to her,
Oh, you will, baby.
I don't care,
that would be a great porno.
What the circumstances are.
Although I think Topanga would be boring to watch.
When you invite a guest on the show, on any show, if I invited a guest into my house, I would at least be, and they come into my house friendly. I'm not going to attack them when I'm sitting there. It was like all of a sudden she turned into Regina George.
That is not a compliment.
Seriously, I was like, what is going on? It was like if you sit there and I'm talking to you like this and I'm like, do you hate me? It was
I like Malin Warren, man. She first annoyed me, but she's more genuine than Topanga.
It's so crazy. The whole timeline was so hurtful and just shocking to me because she was trying to explain why she didn't have to be nice to me at the Girl Meets World set because she was busy. And
yeah, I love that. I love when people act like they're better than you. You poop in the morning and you're going to die someday. You're not that important, honey.
We hadn't talked in so long. We weren't even friends. Why would she be nice to me? And then she goes on to say, basically, I dumped you on Facebook accidentally. I didn't even know you.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to just unfriend somebody. You got to go to friend, unfriend.
Didn't even mean enough for me to know.
It's as believable as Bieber saying that he got hacked when he unfollowed his wife.
To dump you. It was part of some glitch or garbage dump. Your letter ended up in the garbage of my Facebook. It's and then she insinuated that I invited her to my wedding for some sinister purpose. I don't regret it for my fans because I know the fans really wanted me to come on the show. And
hell yeah, they love when you come.
They wanted to hear, me talk about my career now and my life and everything. And
she's a pretty good lover on film. I'll give her that. That being Malin Ward.
And the fans mean everything to me. And so I didn't. And I was actually looking forward to, catching up with old friends. I thought.
That's the worst when you think when you're meeting up with people that you used to work with, you think it's going to be I don't know what you want it to be, but it's not.
Bygones were going to be bygones.
Oh, geez.
I really thought we were just going to be like, forget all the old stuff. I sure will speak again.
Yeah. Here is the clip of them speaking again. Real cat fight. The louder cat is Daniel Official. Why did I marry Janssen Carb? Oh, jeez. So that's 856-49-HOPPY. They are both the worst, but especially Danielle. You're just absolutely garbage. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. This show is for the hard-working average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you live in the U.S. or the U.K. As long as you're listening, that's all that matters. If you're listening on radio and you want to hear more, type in HOPPE Radio on every platform that has a podcast. We will be right back. Hang on. Lost my breath there.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Sagittarius, birthday November 27. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing now. So the twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Sagittarius, birthday November 27. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing now. So the twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Pull an all-white phantom out. I'ma kill him with the pants and the shirt and the shoes and the hat with the shades and the chain and the watch is the reason I be standing now. Where ice and spin that cake while I lick the icing off the cake. It's Twist the B-Day, y'all. Come on, everybody, put your voice celebrate with me. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. All day. I do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Birthday, baby, yo, yes, I'm the hound dog. And them are some troublemakers, don't have them around, y'all. Whenever we in the club, we show love to all the haters. Standing up with my shit like a spice like a gladiator. Oh, yes, I'm the gladiator. Master and gator. Twist the and do now, I'm ready to regulator. We the birds in the streets, playing don't watch me, better watch my feet. To the tragic doll under her umbrella. Ella, ayy, I'm Manila. When I get done, she gon' bring me my cheddar. This just the beginning, it only gets better. Now with my hat, now with my shirt. We them gon' do it like the last day on earth. And if you really want the spill on the deal, yeah, it sound like a mug, yeah, fly in the mud. Do it like my birthday, do it like my birthday, do it. It's going down, like my birthday. Sound like my birthday. Just get my nails did, just get my hair done. Just got this bad new Gucci bag matching Gucci pumps. Shoes matching the belt, skirt matching the blouse, chain matching the ring. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. Got so many haters, why is so many hating? Sick like a mental patient, I floss like a dentist patient. This shit testing my patience, sick is working my nerves. I'm getting spending that money like the first and the third. Long gated skin blowing cushion the wind, just like. Hey.
Hey, yeah, popping no tags, these diesels busting the sag. I'm with it when I'm going hard to get a gone mad. Models all around me, so I'm buying up the bar. I'm a hood star and I'm partying like a rock star. Only at my pick game, meaning you can't upgrade me, mommy. I'm the guap green king, like do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it, I do it, I do it like my birthday. Every day, I do it like my birthday. Do it, I do it, I do it like my birthday. You did, that's what we say around here. Booked out, bling with the fresh gear. I keep it cock, snake skin, buck 50 hat, candy painted, old school, rolling around on 4 flats. Hit the liquor store, mix the Remy with the drone, rolling on the 94, looking for them sexy. Oh, I'm ballin' with Kelly, cause I'm a flirt. Fucking VIP with Don Juan, got a street shit. Hey, look, I do it like my birthday, I do it like it hurts. Hey, watching these bad just do it in the worst way. I'm a winner, mama, I am in the first place. Catch me on the dance floor, throwing up my birthplace. I'm an animal, I woke up on a Monday, and subsequently I ain't go to sleep till it was Thursday. This is shot of Patron and blow a birthday. Get up with a you can take her home on the first day. Burger King, mama, you can have it your way, or I can bring another bitch and y'all can do it her way. Hotel room, do not disturb way. That's how I'ma do it when I do it like my birthday.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
If you're easily triggered, now's your chance to leave. Welcome to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Now, before we get to the last segment, I want to play you a radio commercial from 2006. Here's Max Medzen in Chicago.
Medzen. What? You're celebrating the new year? Grand Poobah, you're still celebrating? Oh, with incredible deals on every new 06 and 07 Mitsubishi, including the all-new 07 Outlander. That's outselling, outpricing, outseating, out everything the competition. Plus, there's 0% financing on new 06 and 07 Mitsubishi, or cashback from $1,000 to $6,000 to qualified buyers. That is something to toot your horn about. Max Medzen, you might be mad in bed, but you're not crazy.
He's bad, but you'll be glad when you meet Max Madsen. He's mad, he's bad, Max Madsen.
Max Madsen Mitsubishi in Downers Grove, Countryside, and Aurora. Shop online at maxmadsen.com. Mitsubishi Motors, driven to thrill.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah, last segment. Let's live it up.
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Oh, I am.
6'9", Nikes fly.
Thanks, bro.
From Chicago to the Bay.
AI is so freaking weird.
Maybe he'll stay. Talk of love and fame. Dating life's his game. News on stars he spills. With laughter fills. Hoppe Hour, all you need.
Oh, sure.
Rich and Ely, take a seat.
Got it.
Ryan's got the groove. Hoppe Hour makes you move.
Oh, what's going on?
A cat by the side.
What up, Atlanta?
In Florida they reside.
856 49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. Only on this show would I give out the number while my cat meows. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Happy Hot Topic.
The right way to handle a situation like that would have been to probably say it was, nobody's business and to resign.
Monica Lewinsky says that President Bill Clinton should have resigned after their affair.
Oh my goodness. Listen to me. It takes two to tango. I know he probably cheated on Hillary Clinton all the time, and there's all the pedophile island allegations, so he's no saint. But this new era where we're applauding a side chick, because she didn't really ruin the marriage because they're a loveless marriage, Hillary and Bill. But this thing where we're giving a side chick a platform, that's all you're famous for, is banging a married president. And now you're throwing him under the bus. It wasn't like you didn't know he was married. Like if you were banging somebody and you didn't know they're married, that's one thing. But you knew you were a side chick.
Monica is opening up about the fallout of her affair with Bill Clinton on Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy podcast.
I like Call Her Daddy, but of course you would have this woman on.
And reflecting on the ways she could have been better protected. Monica says this on the February 25th episode in regards to the 1997 revelation of her affair and the fallout which saw her publicly ridiculed and shamed.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for you. Is it a little unfair that you got more of the ridicule than him? Yes, but you slept with a married man. I don't understand how you're the victim. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have gotten so much hate, but you were a side chick.
But good question. I haven't been asked that before. So I think that the right way to handle a situation like that would have been to probably say it was, nobody's business.
Yeah, but he had a public image.
Yeah. And to resign,
Maybe you should have resigned from whatever the hell,
Or to find...
I bet you'd walk down the hall and they're like, oh, he's getting a BJ again.
To find a way of staying in office.
Because I've been around people that cheat on their wives a lot, and it's fucking weird. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I don't notice anything.
It was, nobody's business. Yeah. And to resign, or to find a way of staying in office that was not lying and not throwing a young person who was just starting out in the world under the bus.
All right, you're not a victim. You knew what you were doing, and now you're trying to rewrite the past because we're going through a feminist movement, and I'm all for feminists. I don't care. But I'm not going to rewrite the past. You're a side chick. When you were giving him head, when you were giving him oral, and I think they hooked up, but when you were doing what you were accused of, you knew that he was married. But now that you can go on shows like Call Her Daddy, where they're not going to call you out in an interview, and a lot of people try to go against the Republican Party, and she's outspoken on Twitter. Now we're going to use her as a pundit? Shut up.
And at the same time, I'm hearing myself say that, and it's like, okay, but we're also talking about the...
Get to the point. You're lying because you can't get any words out.
The most powerful office in the world,
but no one forced you to do it. Maybe I have a little bit of credibility. Like, I've messed up sometimes in my life, and I could easily blame others, but you know what? Grow up and just realize you are in charge of your own decisions.
I don't want to be naive either.
Well, Monica agrees that the circumstances were especially complicated due to the amount of people who could have been affected.
Yeah,
She also reflects on the impact the scandal had on others.
Who? Other side chicks? Who are these others?
I don't know where the right balance is, because there was damage no matter what. I think there was so much collateral damage for...
You ruined a marriage in a way, because back then we didn't know about cheating. I don't understand this. It wasn't like you were thrown and you found out that this guy you were sleeping with, like, was in a relationship or whatever. It wasn't like he was living a double life. Like, he was kind of living a double life, but like you knew it and you wanted to get ahead.
Or women of my generation to watch a young woman to be pilloried on the world stage, to be torn apart.
This is a quarter century ago. This would have been like talking about something from 1965 and 1990. Move on, honey.
You know, for my sexuality, for my mistakes, for my everything.
E-News.
You know she's fun in bed. Oh yeah, here's the part that every video E-News reached out for comment.
Everything.
E-News has reached out to representatives for Bill Clinton, but has not yet heard back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Bill Clinton's going to get back to a very bland, boring voice from E-News. Hi, Bill Clinton, this is E-News. Remember that thing that ruined your reputation, that and your friendship with Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, do you want to comment about it? Shut up.
Monica goes on to address if she herself has ever received an apology from parties involved in...
I'm sure she hasn't. Have you ever received an apology for sleeping with a married man? Or not received? Have you ever given one out, you know?
The scandal.
We know you give a lot of things out. Have you ever said sorry to Hillary?
You made many public apologies. Have you ever received one in return?
I have had a handful of people who were involved at the time.
George Stephanopoulos.
That I've run into in different ways who have acknowledged that they wish they had made different choices.
Oh, sure.
None of the people who were, you know, sort of the above the fold names involved in the investigation.
Cry me a frickin' river. That's what happens when you sleep with a married man who also was the president. Things weren't going to be great. Now, Monica Lewinsky slams Jay Leno and says the jokes were brutal. Again, why are you a victim? Maybe one of the girls that Bill Clinton hung out with at Pedophile Island, maybe that's a victim. But you're not a victim. And she goes on Call Her Daddy, and she talks about how mean Jay Leno was. And we'll play that, and then we'll play the Jay Leno monologue and then end this show. But it's getting out of hand. Not everybody is a victim. You're the worst. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone kisses her ass like Jimmy Kimmel and Call Her Daddy. Like, I'm a decently liberal guy. I'm in the middle, but I'm not going to pretend someone's something that they're not.
Men versus women treated you? Like, was there a difference?
I think what was interesting...
What?
That I started to see in the public arena was that...
She's lying. She doesn't know what she's saying. When a person can't get a word out, it's because they're thinking of what to say. Because if they were actually just saying the truth, they would just say it. When you lie, you have to remember more.
In the public arena, when
I like a good arena. Play some basketball or whatever.
Is that it? Very sadly, it was a lot of women who said worse things.
Yeah, because you slept with a married man in the 90s where everything was perfect. I don't understand. Call me, 856-49-HOPPY. Leave me a voicemail. Any chance she's a victim. I'm not saying he didn't exploit her, but you could have just left the room.
About me than the men.
Because the men were like, we want to hook up with you.
Men told a lot of jokes, right? So the late night hosts.
Yeah, that was their job. It's pretty freaking funny for the 90s.
I think when...
I literally was not allowed to read the newspaper around that time because my mom didn't want me hearing about blowjobs in the newspaper.
Jay Leno retired. Some media... boop-de-boop, whatever organization, had done a study and listed the top 10 targets, his top 10 targets of his late night show. And I was on that list.
Oh, you poor thing. Maybe you shouldn't have slept with a married man. All right. We're going to end the show by playing Jay Leno talking about Monica Lewinsky. This has been Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, signing off. I will talk to you tomorrow. Take it away, Jay Leno, who actually was my favorite late night host.
And happy Monica Day, everybody. Today is Monica Day, of course, across the United States. Is it a federal holiday, I think?
Probably.
All zippers at half-mast or something? I don't know, but happy. I guess you know by now, and you folks at home certainly know this, tonight the whole world, the whole nation actually watched as Monica Lewinsky unburdened her soul to Barbara Walters. Well, almost the whole nation watched. I think Bill and Hillary are watching the big Return to Meerkat Valley special on the Discovery Channel. Yeah. You think Clinton spent the whole night going, I'd like to change the channel. I don't know where the remote is. I don't know where it is. This is a good show. And you see Monica's new hairdo, all slicked down with that hair gel? At least I think it was hair gel. According to an advanced transcript we got of the interview, Monica tells Barbara Walters, this is unbelievable, that when she pulled up her skirt and showed President Clinton her thong underwear, she just considered that a subtle form of flirting. Boy, that's pretty subtle, isn't it, huh? I think that sends guys a real mixed message, huh? Girl puts her dress over her head and goes, what do you think of that? What's she saying, Bob? I can't tell. Monica also said that President Clinton would often compliment her on her figure. He would say things like, oh, you look skinny today. You know, if you didn't think this guy was the biggest liar in the world before, I'm sorry. That pretty much puts it over the top. I'm sorry. Actually, there were some interesting moments, like when Barbara Walters asked Monica, did you ever think about Hillary? And she said, you know, I don't do women. So I don't know. It's just, yeah, it was kind of an interesting. You think this is the last we'll hear of Monica? You think this is it now? Can we stop with this?
I hope so.
How, you think her 15 minutes of stain are finally over? Thank you, please. Thank you very much. Oh. Well, over on CBS, Shania Twain had her big musical special. I felt sorry for Shania. See, that brings up the age-old question for guys. Who do you watch? The nice girl? The pretty girl you can take home to mom? Or the cheap, slutty girl you know puts out, everybody goes for Monica. And Monica's book is coming out tomorrow. Good, I'd like to read that.
Oh, sure.
In fact, she did a book signing today. Actually, even the book signing she does a little different. Show the book signing at the Monica's book signing. Here she is signing some of the books. There she is under the desk there. Let's see what's going on in the election. Oh, here you go. Hang on to your hats. Next week, Lamar Alexander, the Al Gore of the Republican Party, is going to announce he is once again running for president of the United States. You remember Lamar Alexander? He was the guy who used to go around the red plaid shirt all the time. Remember he had the red plaid shirt? That was his kind of trademark. Well, now he said he's getting rid of the red plaid shirt because people remember the shirt more than they remembered him. Which seems to me that's a pretty good clue. Maybe you shouldn't be running for president right there. You know, I don't know what you stand for, but nice shirt.
Oxyjucal playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tuned in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppy held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, I'm coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppy jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.